Do you want anything to drink to eat? Are you?
Can I get some water? Thank you.
It's not in the way.
Why am I ordering it? Should I go get it? Like
What?
Have the budget.
Yeah. Everyone, this is why you subscribe to the Patreon so that Lonnie can be paid $2.50 an hour plus tips. Hello, welcome back to All the Marbles, everybody. Where the stakes have never been higher. This week on the podcast, we've got Keith Lewis Spencer returning. You know who he is. We got Murad. Also back. And Dawit Kasahoon.
First time, right?
First time on the podcast.
Oh,
Casey Comic.
Yeah. Word up.
Just hot off of a killer set at Knuckleheads.
Yeah.
You had a fan coming up to you when I came to get you in the Knuckleheads place just after you got off stage, and they were like, "Hey, sorry I was laughing so loud at you."
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a good. Yeah, that's a good apology.
It was good, right? Yeah. I thought so. It was just...
Word up.
Yeah, they made me feel good for real.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Always does.
Hell yeah. Dawit, since you're the only one who hasn't been on the podcast before we start with the cards, do you have any questions about the cards themselves? They are categorized. These questions are first questions about the first of things. These questions are best cards, questions about the best of things. These are crystal ball cards, which are questions about the future. These are first date cards, which are questions that you ask on a first date. These are worst cards, which are questions about the worst of things. That's the newest deck of cards. We still haven't. These cards that are left on the table right now have never been asked to any comic on any episode of the podcast, technically. So that's pretty cool. And then we've got these, which are the classic and beloved potpourri cards, which just means stuff. We just go in a circle and everyone takes a turn drawing a card and asking a comic the question.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're all caught up. Keith, do you want to draw the first card?
Sure. I'm going to go with a potpourri card.
Hell yeah.
Dawit,
What's up, bro?
what is the inside of a bunny burrow like? According to your wildest imagination, that is
wait.
a wild
Wait,
card.
the inside of what?
A bunny burrow.
What is the inside of
Like
a bunny burrow?
Yeah, bunny tunnel. What the hell?
Like a burrow, what a bunny might make.
What would that be like?
Yeah, what does it look like inside there?
Have
Because
you
like
seen
we
Bugs
just see
Bunny?
a hole in the ground.
It's like muddy and like dark and shitty.
That's your wildest imagination of what a bunny burrow would be like if you crawled inside one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Have you seen Bugs Bunny? He had his whole house down there.
Dog.
Was it underground?
Wait,
Did they
yeah.
ever like fade in on a hole in the ground and then they would cut inside?
He had a
and then...
couch and a TV
Yeah,
and whatnot.
dude.
Well, I'm just thinking about it like realistically, you know.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What was Rabbit's house like in the Winnie the Pooh movies? I don't remember for the life of me, but like that was a weird time.
Yeah, I can't remember.
It's a weird card.
It is a weird card. Listen,
Tigger.
potpourri cards are
Tigger.
just stuff, so it could be anything.
Well,
Yeah, I can't remember. It's probably gentrified by now, dude.
True.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
you know, that bunny has a fucking.
They probably
couch
killed all
in
the
my
bees in that.
imagination.
Counts your mind.
He has a dirt couch.
He got Romanians working down there.
You know.
I don't know, I've been
Hi,
on-
Romanians.
I don't know. I've been on a Romanian streak lately.
Interesting.
Hell yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta switch it up. You gotta switch it up.
Oh God, fuck 'em.
Czechoslovakians. It's not even a country anymore.
Well, we solved that one, Rod. I think it's your card to draw next.
Okay, we're going counterclockwise.
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
we'll go counterclockwise.
Oh, everyone has. Okay.
Worst
Why'd you have to
cards.
say
Yeah,
that? Why'd you have to say that? We're going counterclockwise. Like, okay.
I know, bro. I guess for everyone.
For the folks at home. For the folks at home on
Actually,
that camera.
everyone but me.
No, we're going in order of who's sexiest. So, Keith, you, me.
No, I'll tell you why not me.
Why
This is
not?
worst national holiday. So it's all you guys.
Yeah, who's answering this one?
Start with the whitey.
What's the worst national holiday?
Yeah.
National holiday. The worst one.
What the fuck? Thank you so much. This is crazy. Yo.
What do you think,
Worst in
Taylor?
what way? Like
Like the one that you would easily get rid of. Like tomorrow.
if we're dropping one.
Yeah, like we'll never. I know you think about
Never, yeah.
Juneteenth, but We can't say that.
It was on the selection.
It was in top
It was
3.
a potential.
I'll say we could get rid of Christmas. Okay, like if we got rid of, that's my way out of the question because like everyone's still going to do something around Christmas, whether we technically strike it or not. And so I'll just say that one we could afford to just drop. What if we just ignored? What if all of the structures around you ignored that it was Christmas? What if there was never? We don't play the Mariah Carey music in the shops. Everyone knows that the 25th of December has been Christmas for the last 2,000 years, but there's just no marketing for Christmas anymore. We just don't. It doesn't need it. Everyone knows. Everyone knows.
Doesn't need the marketing.
Okay, I guess. Keith?
The holiday that I would probably.
Columbus Day, I know.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
that's the correct answer.
I mean, that's definitely up there too.
They
But-
changed the name, so you can't say that anymore.
What have we changed it to?
Indigenous
It's just Indigenous
people.
Peoples Day.
Huh. I would say. I'll go with Martin Luther King Day.
Okay, interesting. Make your case. Make your case.
it wasn't me.
Because Malcolm X doesn't have a day, and it is bullshit. So,
Because
So
he
you
was
think we should just
Muslim.
rename it to Malcolm X Day, like
no,
we keep
because
the rest of the?
Because look, February sucks.
Okay.
So we could just get rid of that, and then be like, if Malcolm X doesn't have a day, then Martin Luther King shouldn't have a day. Both of those dudes had their own impact, and no one recognizes Malcolm X in this bullshit. Why
We
don't
could
we
just
have a day?
replace Independence Day with Malcolm
Bro,
X Day.
I
We
just-
it would still technically be like an Independence Day. It's like it's still generally Freedom Day, but it's like why do we have to be talking about the Declaration of Independence
on.
still? We've written so much new shit since then. We can just talk about like we could instead of everyone takes a look at everyone in the schools is taking like a look at the Declaration of Independence. It's just okay. Here's a bunch of civil rights legislation that we did in the 60s and 70s and whenever, and we just have to look at that every year instead of the Declaration of Independence, which again, like Christmas, everybody knows about now. So like you could just have a Malcolm X themed day for July 4th. even,
Right.
and it'd be fun.
Just the cars are the wrong way.
Wait. Keith,
Oh,
Keith,
shit,
Keith,
it
wait,
is.
wait, wait. And your solution, instead of being like, let's give
Worse now.
fucking Malcolm X a day. Take away Martin. That's your solution, nigga. Who the fuck you been hanging out with, bro?
Fuck that.
What?
It would either be that day or whatever fucking holiday everyone doesn't fucking have off. Which is only fucking it's only Juneteenth at this point. Everyone
enough,
doesn't
fair
get that fucking holiday off. I know I didn't. What the hell?
Keith's
What the
brother.
hell, Keith?
Yeah,
What the hell?
dude, I don't fucking just go with something just because
Bro,
you're
hey,
supposed
we should
to.
protest, bro.
Something. Malcolm X needs a fucking day.
Oh God,
yeah,
dude.
dude.
Or take away Martin's, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
exactly. If he doesn't get a day, no one gets a
No one
day.
gets
Get rid of
Yeah,
4th
yeah,
of July.
yeah.
I'll just change my answer from Christmas to 4th of July and say I think we should get rid of 4th of July, and then I can say that, and then Keith can just say and we should put Malcolm X Day there instead, and then we'll all say great idea, and we just have Malcolm X Day every year on the 4th of July.
Keith, do you really expect this country to celebrate a black Muslim? It's not happening, bro.
What if we let them?
They should,
No,
damn it.
because we're setting off
Amen,
fireworks.
brother,
Okay,
amen.
every year for it, it'll be good. Everyone will get
Okay,
it.
when was he
What if you
born?
just had? What if you just had like? It'd be fun.
Is Martin Luther King Day his birthday?
No.
Monday of
Is
February,
it?
like it's like
I
Is it
think
his
it's his birthday.
There's a President's Day too.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is
Oh,
that?
yo. We definitely do that too. Get rid of President's Day.
Yeah, President's Day is like I don't get it.
What are we renaming President's Day? What do
like
we put there?
Vice
Because
President's-
if we still want to push for giving people the day off of work, you need a reason to still have the day off work. So like, if we get rid of President's Day, what are you slotting into President's Day?
Well, I mean, what was the purpose of it? Just to celebrate fucking presidents?
Yeah.
That's
So like,
nonsense.
who would you want to be celebrating? What's a categorical celebration?
Don't let me put my red hat on.
I don't know.
Don't force me.
Say on your red hat. What does it say on your red hat?
It says give Murad green card.
National-
no.
National Immigration Day. We just put National Immigration Day instead of President's Day. It's like National Immigration Day.
Immigrants built this
And then
country,
we all
bro.
just look at a bunch of what was the last legislation that we passed on the border? Let's all just pay more attention to that before we
No, I just don't
let's
want
just
the
check it out.
illegals
Check
taking
out the
our
current state of
jobs, bro.
affairs every year. And we get the day off to do it.
American comics illegals trying to take our jobs.
Exactly. Word.
I'm sorry, keep going. What were you saying?
I like when black people say you're taking my job.
That's funny.
I'm sorry, I cut you off though. Keep going.
What did you? I no. I think I was finished. I think I was finished with that thought as much as I was going to be.
Okay.
I think mine will be Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I still don't get the point of it.
What do you want to do on Thanksgiving instead to still have an excuse to just like see
be
all
off
your
to
friends
work.
and eat a lot of food and
I,
get off
I
work?
love that long
What
weekend.
would you want to replace the story
don't-
of Thanksgiving with?
Yeah, that's true. I guess I don't. Yeah, I guess I don't like it because I don't really like turkey.
Yeah.
I think turkey is overrated.
What food? What food?
Lamb.
What central
Lamb.
food? Yeah. Okay.
Let's do Lamb Day. The lamb is
let's
way
get some euros,
better.
man. Let's get some euros.
Lamb is way better than that.
Hell yeah.
National. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with a pun and my mind is not working right now.
Weed.
Yeah. Thanksgiving isn't it about killing indigenous people?
It's about promising not to kill them
and in
100 years
October, you
before we killed
celebrate
them all. Yes.
indigenous people.
Yeah.
It's about being thankful.
Yeah.
And what's Christmas about? Isn't it about the same thing?
Someone's been herding these cows this whole time.
Football.
We can just say, okay. These are,
I feel like this country needs a football day more than Thanksgiving.
Yo,
why?
imagine.
National Football Day. Oh, for like yeah.
That's a bigger
Yo,
religion.
imagine they
True.
gave off the day after the Super Bowl. I watch football, so
The day
that'd be
after.
dope. Yeah.
Dude, everyone gets drunk, shit-faced drunk on the Super Bowl night. The next day, we need it all.
Yeah, because this is a straight like you're dragging, and if you can afford to like go to work and not do shit, that's what you're doing every
Hey,
time.
We take away MLK's holiday and we give it to freaking the Super Bowl. Yeah, there we go. Right there. Chiefs.
100%. Yep.
It's settled, guys.
But yo, you
Bye
gave
bye,
a-
MLK Day.
I think that we should.
you gave it, but then you gave away the card basically because does Azerbaijan not have a national holiday?
Yeah, like Independence Day and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, I guess Christmas is not a national holiday, so you can take it off. Take it away.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not national.
National.
That's why my answer is 4th of July.
4th of
okay?
July. I like
Listen.
that answer better.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like care about the holiday specifically. I mean, like not like I don't care about like the holidays in general.
Yeah.
It's like,
You're not a big fan of just hating the British one day out of the year?
hey, like, like, look, fucking,
Just one day.
Bro.
look, I'd be lying, right? I'd be lying if I said that like this country isn't great. It is. It's bullshit to say it's not. Like I've been to other countries, all right?
Even Independence,
Fucking-
Missouri.
Yeah, you know, look, I've been to other countries, so it's not like no, this country is great. It just has like problems and shit. That had nothing to do with fucking July 4th
Yeah.
in and of itself. I just don't care about the holidays in general. It had nothing to do really with like what they're supposed to be celebrating. Shit, like I like blowing shit up.
Hell yeah.
That's not the point.
Yeah, but it should be. Okay, the blowing shit up should be. Okay, that should be more the point of the holiday.
Oh no, yeah, no, blowing shit
Let's
up is the
practice
point.
blowing shit up one day out of every
Yeah,
year. Let's
that's the point. I'm just saying, like, but that's not the point. That they act like that's not the point.
Yeah,
Everyone just gets fireworks.
yeah, man.
I blew up a half stick of dynamite. It was amazing.
That's fun. We throw things.
I think we need a day for shooting guns. Or it can be 4th of July.
Yeah, I feel like
I mean,
that.
that's fucking every day in Missouri. If you want it to be.
What do you think, David? You also taking
Yeah,
off
worst
MLK Day?
national holiday.
Worst national holiday.
Yeah.
Bro, Christmas kind of feels stupid, bro. No. Loki, no. Mother's Day, Father's Day, bro.
Yeah,
Mother's Day,
yo,
Father's Day.
Fuck, what is that
Interesting.
even about, bro? Like,
Yeah.
why?
Capitalism.
Like, huh?
we don't even
Exactly,
get the,
bro.
we
Like,
don't even get the day off. What's
Bro.
the point?
And it's, I feel like too, no, from the point of view of like the children, it's like, bro, I didn't choose to fucking be in your life, nigga. Like you made me, bro. Like, why do I need to pay and celebrate you, like, bro?
And if you don't have a dad in your life. So
Yeah,
True.
You know,
I'm
the
a
thing you're
father,
missing,
and I don't
we're all
even-
celebrating that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a dad. I'm like, fuck Father's Day. What the
Overrated.
Oh, God.
Gotta have the day off in order to
I
have
think
any value.
consensus still on MLK Day.
I feel like, well, I'll say this too. Hold on. I feel like you could love and appreciate your parents like whenever you want. It don't have to be like
Right.
a certain day.
Yeah,
like,
that had to be a fucking
you can
day.
do it when you
We'll
have
get
money,
around
not,
to
like-
it, okay?
Yeah, right.
Listen.
Exactly.
Right. I'm not fucking.
Exactly.
I'm not
Taking my
supporting the
time.
card industry. Like, fuck all
Exactly,
that.
bro. Fuck
National
Hallmark,
Homework
right?
Day.
They're making
Why
them
do we
goofy
have
ass movies. They got
multiple-
enough money, bro.
Fuck that shit.
Right?
I'm like,
Oh.
fucking Hallmark.
Do we? I think we're on to your card. Worst cards.
Worst way to find out you're adopted.
Oh.
Interesting.
Worst way to
Who's being asked this? Who do you want to ask this question to, Dewey? Who's going to be forced to at
you.
least to me?
Yep.
Would be the worst way to find out that you were adopted. Well, if I were adopted, the worst way to find out would probably be like at like the age of 16 on your birthday, like from a friend, not even a sibling, because one of your siblings told your friend and then said don't, but like, and so like it both feels like, oh wow, my friend's actually kind of better friends with my sibling, that would suck, and being like, oh, and my sibling is technically just one of my friends, and it'd just be yeah, it'd be weird.
Yeah, I was thinking sleeping with your mom, but yours works too.
Whoops. Mama, no.
Or you're on OnlyFans chat. You're like, tell me something dirty. It's like, you're adopted. Like,
Yeah, you're like, why did we have to live stream this?
oh, you made it
Is
work.
that what that's for?
Yes, it's for sticking various things.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you're good. We should have told you.
Try that on cucumber.
Yeah. You can stick a cucumber.
Nah, bro, I'm a barbarian. I use my hands.
Sent likewise.
Very different card.
Thank you.
Let's see. Murad, what was the first time that you felt rejection?
First time I felt rejection.
Yes.
There's a true answer, which is boring.
Oh yeah.
This like high school girlfriend. She rejected me 2 times. The third time was a charm when I grabbed from her hair. But actual rejection. Oh yeah, it's gonna get a little close to the heart. When I started comedy and stuff, like a few years ago, I used to have a really long beard.
Okay.
Would come longer than David's hair, like it would come here.
Wow.
My dad didn't FaceTime me for 2 years. I would talk audio call. He couldn't see my face. I went back home and he took heart medicine because it's just he couldn't. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cut my beard. It's okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was like, I'm a sacrifice. I'll meet you in the middle ground. You know what's funny? I got compliments from dudes right and left. There was not a single woman who was like, that looks hot. My dad and a pussy. Those the other days.
It does look good. I do like a beard. I like a full beard.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, now. I've never got. I was gonna say visa, but I've never got rejected. This country loves me, dude.
Hey.
I got visa during Obama era, Trump era, Biden era.
Damn.
Bro, Trump again.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Keith, I think we're on your card.
All right.
What was that one?
First cards.
First of anything.
Yes.
Well, this doesn't apply to anybody.
Oh no.
Murad,
Yes, sir.
the first time you felt like you'd made it.
Oh fuck. When I left the gas station
Oh yeah.
2 years ago,
I made it, baby.
I made it. I'm not gonna get shot again.
Again?
I've been at gunpoint 6 times.
Damn.
Yeah, that's so. Like when I started working from home, I was like, oh, I feel like a white collar now. So that's true meaning of like American dream, like working toward that.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm giving some real answers because I can always joke.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, and what was this about?
Those are first date questions, which are questions that someone might ask someone on a first date. It's a strange.
I'm gonna
it's a
ask
strange
this
deck.
David this one.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
He's a romantic
date.
boy.
True.
I'm like, I love you.
I love your eyes. This is kind of vague. Talk about one of your bad habits. When did it start?
Interesting.
Any habit you want to get rid of soon?
Bad habits. I mean,
Going to open mics.
bro, I don't be brushing my teeth like every night. I feel like that's a pretty bad habit.
That's
You
a
haven't?
That is,
I don't do that.
that
Like,
That's a
is-
lack of a habit.
that
Well, I'm
is-
gonna delete your number.
I feel like I
It's a
should,
lapse
but
of a
like,
You
That
should never
is-
say that on a first
that
date.
is, yo, you smoke weed and you don't brush your fucking. That is a horrendous.
Bro,
bro.
have
you ever-
do we-
At least every day one time, bro. But I'm saying, like, at night sometimes I just be getting hella faded and I just be passing out. And like, yeah.
Have
but
you
if,
ever-
But if I'm not faded, I'll brush my teeth and I floss every night, bro.
Nice.
I've been doing this for the last like year. I've been going to like the dentist and shit. But yeah, like,
Yo, a fucking a comic who remained unnamed, not at the table.
Okay.
He fucking.
Wouldn't it be funny if he was on the table? You're like unnamed.
If it was here, I don't know.
Dude, that comic would
times-
feel like they were finding out they were adopted
Yeah,
after the
a lot-
podcast.
yeah.
When we stopped recording, the Keith was like, "It was actually you."
Yeah, I would have done that. Yeah. Yo, so then, like his breath is like generally there. How about there? That's too. You know, I don't even want to like. So their breath
already
is
said he,
generally
so too late.
is generally like not good.
Interesting.
And so then he fucking was I don't know how it even came up, and he was just like told me, oh. I was like, oh fuck, man, I want to get some floss or whatever. He was like, you floss? I was like, yeah. You don't? And he was like, no, I've never flossed a day in my life. I was like, that makes sense. Because his fucking, man, I'm like, yo, dude, you never floss. Like, what part of dentistry do you not know? Like, you have to floss.
What's a dentist for 2000?
Yo, fuck me, never floss. It makes sense. His fucking gums are going to fall off.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And didn't I pick?
Yeah, I think it's you, right? No, you picked.
You just
so it's
asked,
gotta
do
be-
we a card? Do we? You're
So
gonna
we
be picking
went
the
this
next
way
card.
again.
No, we're going this way.
We're still going.
We just went
counterclockwise.
counterclockwise, Murad.
I feel like
No,
I
it's
just
not your
asked-
turn. It's Dweet's turn, I think.
Then Keith
Yeah.
asked me.
Oh. Wait, what?
Wait, I asked.
You asked him
uh,
a first date card.
Yes, then David was supposed to pick it up, but then Keith picked it
Oh,
up.
Keith picked up a card.
No, I picked that up because it was my turn. You went before.
You
No,
I-
talk about bad habits. No, we haven't. With the last card we drew was the first date card that Murad
Oh, I
drew.
did. Then Deutsch's turn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
Dweet's
sorry.
Oh, no.
You both went.
yay. The first time.
Dude, and I'm sober. This is me being sober, by the way.
The first time. Oh shit.
Nice.
The first time you quit / were fired from a job, whichever came first.
To whom? Not me, please. It was
To
me back to back.
Keith, Lewis,
The
Spencer.
first time
the third.
I quit. First time I quit a job or got fired.
Yeah.
When I was a security guard in New York.
Uh-oh.
That was the first time I quit a job with no notice. The
It'd be like that.
person on the site was like this huge asshole, and he told me like I couldn't sit down anymore.
Oh, that sucks.
So then I was like, I don't need this job. So I quit like on the spot. Like I was supposed to, and it's like you can't just leave like that. I was like, actually, I am, and and this is what's happening. And I walked off, and I didn't work for that company obviously anymore. And that company was like pretty big.
Yeah.
I had to basically like transition to another field and shit because they had so big and shit. That was a big like gamble for me.
Did you ever have any security issues while working there? Any crazy guys?
No, it was like a freaking corporate freaking like security lobby type job and shit.
Easy job and you had to quit.
Yeah, I quit because he was like, yo, you can't fucking sit down anymore. I'm like, why? We have fucking cameras that are down here. I'm up here. I'm supposed to watch that and talk to people and shit, and I can't just sit down. Like, what the fuck's the point?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was bullshit, so I quit.
I feel you. I'm glad you did that. And
There's
you went
nothing
to a
funny
different
about the
field,
shit,
right?
but, yeah.
You totally went to like construction and whatnot.
Yeah, I went into skilled trades after that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did you feel good? Like walking out and like telling them off and shit?
Yeah, I was like
Yeah, 1000%. It felt amazing.
You know,
felt
he-
amazing.
Joker in Dark Knight blows up the hospital and walks. Keith is like,
Man,
screw this place.
but I was 25.
Oh, baby Keith. How old are you, David? I think they're the same age. right?
25.
Oh shit,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
a baby.
Maybe.
Not really, but yeah.
You're the youngest person at the table.
How old are you? 26.
26. I'm turning 27 soon.
So I'm the oldest by far.
Yep, you are.
Skilled trade.
Close your eyes. Go. No.
I'll close my eyes and reach either to the left or the right. The crystal ball questions.
Is this Jewish questions?
They're crystal ball questions. It's a crystal ball. It looks suspiciously like the Stars of David on the cards. They're just two overlapping triangles in actuality when you look, and they're not overlapping in the shape of a star particularly. This one looks more like a Triforce from the Legend of Zelda series more than anything else that it could possibly be. And while I keep digging this hole. Who in the room is most prepared for an economic collapse? Who do you think?
I'd say Keith because he got
Not
kids.
me. Not me whatsoever. I'd be fucked.
Yeah. Who do you think is most prepared?
Keith, probably.
Keith?
Yeah, I'm not. I lived like single life, so I burn my
Fair
money.
enough. Yeah.
I am a pipe fitter, so
Hell yeah. Hell
the
yeah.
money is all right.
And
It's
there
better
always
than
be
ours.
pipes to be fitted.
Exactly. I do
Always
fit
be
a lot
fittings
of
to
pipe.
be. No. Okay. Keith.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's a good skill to have, but your body will be broken if you keep fucking doing this shit.
Yeah. Hopefully not for too long. You'll become
Yeah.
a comedy superstar.
That's the fucking goal. That's fun.
Fuck yeah, dude.
All right, what the fuck are these cards?
I'm eating.
Those cards are best
Radish and
cards, which
drinking
are questions
coffee.
about the best of things.
I'm gonna ask the man that's the expert in this shit. Dawit.
Expert.
Yeah, you're a fucking expert.
Dawit.
What is the best exercise?
Fucking.
The best.
Fuck yeah.
If you could
Fuck yeah.
only do one
Yeah, the-
exercise
As a man that can
for the
that can
rest.
The best
405
exercise
pounds.
I think is the one you like enjoy the most.
Hell yeah.
Oh
like that
shit!
Yep.
The one you. All right, so
true.
then if
So for me personally, it's running, but everyone, you're gonna have your like thing, but I feel like trying a bunch of different shit is probably like the best thing to do overall. But
Running versus swimming. I know you do both, but
I run, I swim, I bike.
which one? Running is on top
Yeah,
of both.
running is like I liked it the most, but I like them all. They're all a lot of fun for.
Gotcha.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
if you had to limit it to, all right, so that's like your best aerobic exercise. What would be your best weightlifting exercise?
Okay.
Lifting up bitches.
Nah, probably my deadlift, bro. I deadlifted
No.
525.
Hell yeah.
That was like my best deadlift.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Humble brag.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
No, nothing humble about that.
I mean, I'm weak now though, bro. That was like last year. Right now, I got
do
back into the
520
gym
now.
recently. I got back into the gym recently. I maxed out. I mean, I just did a heavy single. I did 405. It was pretty fucking hard, but like I did
Hell
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually saw that on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were like, first off, you were blazing, which is insane to me.
It's pretty great.
Yo,
I'm
that shit
doing
was
it right
wild.
now. What?
Yeah, and then you like you picked it up, whatever, and he goes, hold up, and he gets up or whatever, and I was like, all right, and then you fucking went down there and you fucking did it.
He did.
Yeah,
It's good.
that's
Can you
pretty
help
dope.
me move a couch?
I got you, man. That's the whole point. That's literally the whole point. Anytime anyone wants the couch, I'm like, bro. Anyone wants to move, I'm like, bro, I got you. Don't even trip.
You guys can record it. He'll be like lifting the couch by himself, and Ron will be like, "You got to pivot."
Put it right there.
Yeah, bro. I'll
like,
come
I-
over.
I
I'll
got-
just punch holes in people's fucking.
You just do a you just do a
Come on,
lift.
go
You
through
just do a lift with the couch after
Oh,
it's in the
God.
thing. That's the part that you like just put on the. You're like, I was helping a friend move a couch, and it's just a picture of you like
It's only
holding the couch up. It'll be
260
great.
pounds, dude. This is nothing.
Yeah.
That's my bench press.
It'll be good.
Murad, I think it's
My
your turn.
turn. This category.
Potpourri cards, the
we did
wild
that.
cards.
Anything we haven't done? This one?
I think we've done
Yeah,
one of
Dan did
all of them.
one.
Best is what we just did. We just did one of those.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, I will say this, bro. I feel like gym strength does not transferable to like real life strength. Like, I
Interesting.
feel
No,
like
it doesn't.
I can't always like open shit and like I be weak as fuck. I feel like I shake hands like a little bitch, bro. Like I got little things that make me just weak, bro. Like I just I don't know.
You know,
I got small ass hands too,
like
bro.
that.
Bro,
Like, I don't know.
I'll show you how to have an immigrant strength. You don't need to be big. You can be useful.
I didn't pick up when you were doing the 405. You were using the over/under grip.
Yeah, I had to,
I was
bro.
like,
I didn't
yo,
know
why
way I
you
was
doing
going
it?
double over. Hell no. I normally use chalk too, so that was like, that was
Damn,
hard
this
for me.
one's long.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna go for Taylor.
Uh-oh.
When was the last time you were irritated / annoyed by someone you love?
God.
What was it for?
To the
Has this
newly
been asked you
married.
before?
Yes.
I didn't ask someone else, I guess.
Yeah, if you'd
Unless
rather
you
hear how
wanna
someone else.
repeat the
If
answer you
anyone
have.
else has a story for a recent time that they were for a recent time, then they could go first. There'll
Someone
be
you
one
loved
very
and know
smug
you,
viewer of
and
the. Yeah.
what happened? Like, what was it for?
Interesting.
It can be family member, it can be date, whatever.
If no one else has something,
I mean-
then I'll
Yeah,
say my
sorry.
thing because I have a thing
What
for
was
it.
the
but
last
I
time
don't
someone
wanna-
you love and know you?
Yeah.
And what was that for?
When was the last time you were irritated / annoyed at someone you love? What was it for?
It's just
Me and
going
my
on to-
sister be having hella like debates about like religion. She's like really getting big on it, and I don't like fault her for it. I'm happy she's like finding community and like something she loves, and she's finding a lot of like peace and stuff in it. But like I've been just trying to like give her like a different perspective or a different like angle or a way of like thinking about shit, and like I've been trying to have her do like hypotheticals with me, you know, like just giving her
Yeah.
examples and shit. And she's like, no, that doesn't work. No, that I can't believe it. Like it isn't. How can I do that? I'm not in that mindset. I'm like, bro, just like imagine, like just pretend. Like I'm not saying it's real. Like
Yeah.
use creativity. She's like, I can't do that. I'm like, bro, I don't. That is like the last time someone I loved annoyed me. But I mean, I feel like we were kind of going back and forth. But I feel like I was kind of doing the same shit with her on certain things. So like, I don't know.
Is
It's
she
like,
fine with your comedy? Like, do you touch religion in your comedy?
I don't really talk about religion in my comedy. She came to my set tonight. She like enjoyed it and
Hell
stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a supporter of my work, but yeah,
Nice.
it's interesting. Her like journey. She's like in her place right now. She's like thinking about giving up. What's that shit called? Music that doesn't like praise God. It's like it's a good term for it. You know, like non.
Yeah.
What's the word? Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Damn, bro, that's crazy.
Secular music?
Secular,
Secular
yes,
music,
yes,
yeah.
secular. She's
Giving up secular
Yeah,
music.
let,
She's
let
giving
them
up-
even find English
They're like,
words.
don't listen,
Thank
don't
you.
listen
No,
to
okay.
the death of Slim
She's giving
Shady.
up.
Don't do it.
She's in a process where she's trying to give up secular music right now. And I was
Give
telling
up
her,
it completely.
She's trying to give it
yeah,
up.
yeah, she's trying to give it up
She's
completely.
trying to quit.
Yeah.
Taking a tea break.
Yeah, and I was telling her, I was like, wait, so like my shit ain't like secular for real? Like, can you still consume my art? 'Cause that's like also like, isn't that what you're giving up? You're just giving up art that isn't like worshiping like God or whatever. And like, I don't know. I have like jokes where I joke about like being religious and stuff. So it's like, I don't know, kind of disrespectful and stuff. So I don't know, like, I don't know.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
But
Like
she-
when someone says they're giving up secular music, what I hear is they're giving up most of the good music.
All of it,
A
bro.
lot.
Yeah,
all of
yeah.
it. Literally all of it.
Yeah, it's like, all right, you're
Bro, some
gonna
Christian
stop
rocks
listening.
be kicking ass
Yeah.
though.
I'm not saying there isn't good shit on the other side, but it's all
Yeah.
on the fucking other side
I
though.
know,
Like,
I'm
Yeah,
messing
almost
with
90 fucking 5% of that shit is like
But she's
secular.
giving up Taylor Swift,
Yeah,
bro.
she's trying to. She's trying to. She's not like doing it like instantly. She's taking her time with it. Like she's like going to church, like going to meetings and doing shit like that. Like she's trying to grow in her faith.
So
So that's
that-
like next step for her, you know. But
She only has to give up the songs that talk about karma directly. Okay,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
only if the word is used. All the rest of the Taylor Swift songs are fine because, like, you could be a person who glorifies God who is in love with somebody, and Taylor Swift is just talking about being in love with somebody in this song. But like, then she like says the word karma, and it's like, oh well, I can't do that because I don't believe in karma, and I can't be saying, oh, karma's a bitch, like karma exists, chanting it to a song in my car. That feels a little weird. Which, like, that's an odd way to think about something, in my opinion. But like,
I just realized Taylor Swift is way deeper than I thought.
it's funny. It's funny.
Well, that was really nice of you to be open about it.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you. And I picked it. I think it's your turn, Bowie.
Yeah, it's Dweeb's turn.
what's this one?
First
Those
date.
are first date questions, which are the questions that might be asked to somebody on a first
Those
date.
are
Potpourri cards just
random.
means stuff. There could be anything in there.
What the fuck? Do opposites attract? How do you know, Keith?
Do opposites attract? How do you know?
Yeah.
They absolutely do attract.
Yeah.
How do you know? I mean, fucking. I think what doesn't everyone not know someone that they're kind of opposite and they fucking attract? I mean, what the fuck? Personal examples. That's how you like kind of know. But I mean, I don't know. Me and my wife are like not opposites. So that's a bad example. Don't know why I brought that up.
You have to think, are we opposite?
Yeah, we're like opposite in like certain regards, but
My
like,
wife of 20 years, are we
yeah,
opposite?
yeah, I mean, like we're opposites when it comes to drugs, but like,
That's good.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, bro.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta
can't-
balance each other
You
out.
can't be, you can't be the same in that regard. And then you're on
Who's
the
gonna take
street.
care of the kids?
Damn it, honey, damn it. We started with weed and then with meth. Now
It
things
just
are in
goes worse to
shambles.
worse. You know, all of
Yeah.
a sudden, you're doing heroin.
That's how it be. Yeah, that's how it be.
I just want to support everything that you do, and as long as I
Love
can be
you,
part
I
of
love
it,
this.
and as long as I can be part of it, it can't be that unhealthy because we're both sharing these experiences and growing closer to each other, and we just share so much, and we're more willing to have more in-depth conversations a lot of the time when
Honey.
we happen to be more energized for a longer period of time.
Yeah, all my shit that I know is like personal freaking. I know people that are opposites that keep attracting each other.
Fair enough.
So that's how I know, and that's how I think most people know. If you like think on it, you probably know opposites that attract.
I mean, I knew that opposites attracted like the first time that I was irritated at somebody I loved, right? Because you're like, what the fuck? Why would anyone be like this? But through that, you're like, but I'm still here. Like, what am I doing here if I don't like this? If I don't like this, what am I doing here? Like,
I feel like too, like attraction in general is like extremely nuanced. So like, I don't know, do opposites attract? I mean, yes, in certain situations, yes they do. In certain situations, they don't. But it's
Right.
like everything's kind of just like case by case.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
It's
Like it's like
everything has their own little thing about it.
it's like two polar opposites.
That's a good show, by the way.
Polar opposites.
Yeah, like
No,
two polar
solar
opposites as
opposites,
people.
actually.
Justin Roiland.
Yeah, like someone that's freaking, someone that's
Come
like,
on the show, Justin.
like,
sorry, sorry. You're the
Are you trying to get canceled? There?
Cancel him. Cancel him.
like Gabe Perry, for example. We know how far left that man is.
okay.
Would he
I'm gonna pull the card. just
ever
for a
be attracted to like I don't even know someone
Gabe
that's
Perry.
like freaking all the way on the other opposite side? I think someone like him, maybe he can't be attracted to someone that because he is like freaking the most far left individual I'm
Interesting.
aware of. So, or that
So for
I
the
know.
record, you don't think that Gabe Perry's attracted to Dane O'Connor? You don't think that the chemistry there is ever going to work out? You don't think that they're? You don't think that it's just like okay, fair
Yo,
enough.
Gabe Perry, Dane O'Connor made Gabe Perry freaking yell out some shit that he's never said in public.
All I'm hearing is that Dane O'Connor was able to emotionally activate Gabe Perry
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
a very
so I don't know if that's
to a
an-
very high level.
That's not an
okay?
attraction,
That's-
but I mean, it's like he made that man yell out that he sucked a dick before, and he said he only
He cared.
let his significant other know that. Like so, that man made him. I don't know. That's not attraction.
Now everybody knows.
Well, fair enough. Perhaps. Yeah.
Thanks for putting it out
Comment
there.
below if you think
I mean, he
that
said
that
out
could
loud.
count
He wants
as,
that
as
out in
chemistry
the
or not.
ether. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He
fair
wants
enough,
that
fair
out
enough, fair
there.
enough.
It's not, I'm not like
Shout
letting out
out.
a
Come on the show.
secret.
Dude, I was gonna say one thing.
Nah, spill that tea, Keith. Spill that tea.
When Keith said his wife doesn't do drugs, but she supports him, I was thinking, imagine you're sick and your wife goes and gets you coke. He's like, here you go, I tried it, it's pretty good. It's all for you, honey.
Yo, she's met the plug. She liked him. He's cool. One of them.
Do you invite him to barbecues?
I would.
Oh yeah.
I would invite him.
Do you drink, Toby?
Yo, for real though, support your local plug. That's like supporting a local business. They got
Yeah.
families.
Shout
and
out,
shit,
shout
Support
out.
your
bro.
local comedians,
Exactly,
support your
yeah,
local
bro.
blogs, support
Local
local
businesses,
podcasts.
support support small business.
They have
I had the
mouths
same
to
plug.
feed.
I had the same plug for like 6
Local
years,
art.
bro. He had a kid in that time. I'm like,
Hell
bro,
yeah.
I'm raising this nigga, bro. Like, I come over, he got shoes on. I'm like, I bought them shit, dog. I just gave that nigga $100, bro. Like, what the hell?
That's
He
funny.
did it clean. I'm like, damn,
Yeah, it's sentimental and shit.
bro.
When he
That's
goes to
amazing.
college, the price will go up, bro.
Oh god, like, yo.
That's fun. Okay.
That's funny as hell.
Senior Schwilling.
Yes. 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 What are cards that haven't been? I'm trying to. I'm
They've all been pulled.
Murad has me self-conscious about whether we
Right.
have an even spread. These ones have never been asked before, so I think that's a safe.
It's the last piece of bread if you haven't had it.
Yeah.
It's hidden.
Is it good?
It's
David and I
I've
were
been
having
killing
it.
bro. I've been
Yeah.
killing it, bro.
Dewey, you asked the last
Phenomenal
question.
bread.
You asked the last question, so I want you to answer the next question.
Okay.
What's the worst thing you've gotten away with?
Ooh.
These are our brand new worst
Those
cards
beautiful
by
eyes.
Maggie Harris.
Bro.
Beautiful eyes.
I was in college, bro.
Uh-huh.
I got high as fuck, and
Hell
I was
yeah.
like late to class, and I was like leaving, and I was like backing out of my driveway. And it's like hella small, and it was like I lived with a bunch of people in the house, and like I hit one of my homies' cars, and like I like fucked his door up on a side where he like it was like the opposite side from where the driver's side was, so like
Yeah.
he didn't see it, and like. He went to school and then came back, and then I came home and I saw that shit and he was there. I was like, "Hey, bro, someone hit your door. You see that?"
Oh.
That nigga didn't know shit.
Until now.
Bro, the whole time too, I was just sitting there just tortured, just like, fuck. Why did I do this, bro? Like,
That's funny.
I'm going to
That's
he was
unfortunate.
like, bro, I feel like it was you. I was like, what are you talking about, bro? Like,
You so
he's
went
like,
with it.
I see the skirt marks. I'm like, bro, those are, you're lying, bro. Like, what? Like, I was getting hella mad and shit.
That's funny as hell. That's
Giving
funny
a
as
supportive
hell.
friend.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, I'm a piece of shit, bro.
That's funny as hell. So like, why didn't you own up to it? And
Because it'd be a whole thing.
The
'Cause
money,
it'd be a whole
the money.
thing.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be a
school,
whole thing.
Like I had school like paid off, and like it was like fucking me being there was like a big deal for like my family and shit. So I was just like, I'm not fucking around with none of this for real. Yeah.
Yeah, car
Makes
damage
sense.
is definitely something. Like I used to drive a big service truck in New York City, like a service van or whatever, and it's one of them Ford fucking Econoline vans. It was a big ass freaking side mirror.
Those are wide.
Yeah, they're wide and they have these big ass mirrors and shit. And I was in a narrow ass street in Manhattan, and like this street had like just a bunch of supercars on the right hand side. And I saw them, so I was staying over to the freaking left side. And so then I was trying to see where I could freaking park, because parking in the city is a disaster, especially during the day and shit. When you have a freaking service vehicle, you have to park in certain commercial vehicle spots, and the private cars can park in those shits, and cops don't care. They don't care. So then I'm over here, I'm like looking off to the left. I know these shits are off on the right. And all of a sudden, I didn't know I was veering over to the right.
Yeah.
All of a sudden I hear pop, 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 pop. And I fucking stop the car.
Fuck 'em up.
Stop the van. I look over. Yo, I hit 4 fucking Lamborghinis freaking mirrors just straight off of the fucking shit. Off. And I was like,
Can you hit the clap thing?
the only thing I did, I got out and I started looking to see if
Anyone
any
is-
of the building, because it was just like kind of a commercial building.
So
So
why are you doing this? Thank you so much. What the fuck is going on?
I was looking for surveillance
What is
cameras,
this?
yo.
Shout out to Ani for
Yeah.
our production manager
Yeah.
for running craft services.
I was looking for
She always does
surveillance
fearlessly.
cameras. I didn't
Surveillance
see.
cameras?
Yeah, I saw
True.
none, and I didn't see none. Took
Do I have
off.
to?
There it is.
Called dispatch.
Do I have to use
You
it?
don't have to.
Yeah.
If you're confident in your abilities.
And then I called dispatch, and I was like, hey, that the service call, yeah, give it to someone else. I'm gonna go to such and such, and take that one, because I knew that there was work to be done over there. So I just went and took that call, and I got away with that shit scot free. Scot free. That was easily like freaking tens, like probably like at least 10 racks of damage.
A lot more, I think, but
Probably, yo.
Bro.
Yeah, Yeah, you know.
Those cars have insurance. Don't worry about it.
And people that have them, 100% have them.
If you have a $200,000 car, you better have insurance.
Drew,
Oh shit, these shits are soft.
Keith, I think it's your card.
Oh, it's my card. All right.
But yeah.
I don't know. These potpourri cards are
Can
going
I
wild.
use the bathroom?
Yes. Oh wait, hang on, Keith. Yeah, go ahead and use the bathroom.
I don't know why I asked like a grown ass man.
Yeah.
Can I pee?
Can I use the bathroom?
Done that.
Maybe keep
No,
You're doing
some
everything right.
guarantee
Maybe
yourself.
leave the headphones
You're
back.
doing
bro.
everything right. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
You should ask,
wireless.
where should I put my headphones?
Come
Yeah.
on, man.
No, that's fine. Nah. Okay,
So,
so Keith, do we go into the bathroom?
yeah.
And so we have a tradition on the show that when someone goes to the bathroom, you gossip about them. And we have another new deck. I lied.
Oh.
There are other cards that have never been asked before. This is our gossip deck. We've only ever used 2 of these cards so far. It's your turn to draw a card. You have to draw that card and ask it to one of us about Dawit.
Be quick. He'll be back.
Yeah, be quick.
Everyone must answer. What memory of Dawit stands out the most?
Jesus, how does everyone answer in that span of time?
Okay, so my memory that stands out the most was I have a white friend that says nigga all the time. And I invited Dawit to a party with this individual.
Okay.
And so then when he said nigga, Dawit had a discussion with him, asking like, why do you say this? And my boy is someone that doesn't give a fuck.
Okay.
And he explained to me, he's like, yo, look, I know that this shit is like, you know, it's not, you're not supposed to say that word, but I grew up in the hood and this is what I do, da da da. da. And they had a really nice conversation, but that's my memory.
Interesting. Hell yeah.
My memory is more emotional. It was talking about his parents and like being like from other countries and stuff. So we kind of connected on that. It was like I think in front of Rhino, and he was just starting at the time.
Nice. Nice.
So-
I think that mine is a tie between like the first earlier in the year when he came back after he had taken a break and he came back and I ran into him outside the mic at the Bird. One of my first times going to the Bird was like one of his first times coming back to the Bird after a really long time not doing comedy, and he was just very full of energy and it was very good. And he was like, "Oh, Taylor, it's good to see you." And I was like, "Oh, fuck, you remember my name? That's so fucking
That's
cool, dude." And I know your name because the other memory is the. He was one of the first comics when I first got into the scene that I like watched on a set on YouTube. He did the Emerald sets that got recorded last summer
yeah.
that like had like the camera panning across the stage
Yeah.
and stuff. The first 2 comics that I watched were Casey Famous and Dawit sets on that, and that was just really cool. And I always remembered that.
So then, yeah, the reason that memory about Dawit
Yeah, I
stands
wanna
out
hear
the
more about
most.
that.
The reason it stands out the most is because he was able to have a conversation with a white dude about him using using nigga all the time, and they had a productive conversation. They were fine with it. They freaking didn't hate each other. He didn't try and fight him. You know, like Dawit's a good
bros.
dude, and he's a fucking he's
Dawit's
smart.
solid.
He's a smart dude.
Yeah, man.
And it was like, yo, most motherfuckers would have just like fucking like, try to haul off on him and shit. Yo, he went and had a discussion,
Hell yeah, dude.
and that's fucking high level shit.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not leaving the table.
We're on it. Your card.
Bro, I went home with my sisters. I was like, bro, this nigga had this white dude saying nigga. They were like, what? I was like, I don't know. Where? He's like, where you from? He's like, New York. I'm like, oh.
That's
Bro,
just-
we were confused, bro.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was nice. That was a nice little
awesome.
situation. That was a nice thing to just walk back into, bro, for real.
Oh yeah, we have a
appreciate
tradition
you.
on the podcast that whenever
What's going
anyone
on?
goes to the bathroom, we have questions that get drawn about them, and now you know, and you'll be able to hear the whole thing if you listen back to the episode,
Yeah.
because it's all unedited.
He won't.
No, I'm on it, bro. I gotta listen to this one, bro.
This is a first date question. I want to ask Dawit again, but I already asked him a first date question. So I'm going to go for Keith on this one.
Hell yeah.
Which of your parents influences you more? How?
Unbelievably enough, it's my dad.
Yes.
He was not in my life for the most part, but
Uh-huh.
the way that he
Right, what the fuck? What is that?
But that influenced you.
Go ahead.
he wasn't,
Damn.
but but he influences me the most because he is the reason why I am such a good father to my sons. Like, if you meet my oldest and see how amazing he is as an individual, how he behaves, how he acts, you know, great kid, always having fun, always a good kid. Like, yo, that's not because I'm not in his life.
Right.
I make jokes about that shit all the time, but the reality is, I'm fucking,
Yo,
that's one of my main things.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for my dad, I wouldn't be how I am to him. So that shit influences me the fucking most.
just an FYI, next time, never talk about your kids on the first date.
Oh, is that a first date card?
Yeah, it's a first date card.
But no, that you were being honest with
Oh
them.
yeah,
so
wait,
you-
what? So what was? Wait.
Yeah, the
What's
cards,
parents?
the questions might seem a little
It's
out
just-
of pocket to
yeah,
actually bring up on a first date. It's
yeah.
just what the deck is called.
Yeah,
It's what the
which
deck is
of your
called. I don't make the rules,
parents
guys.
influences the more- I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've never asked
I've been
anybody's
out of the
parents
date
on the
game
first
for.
date.
I've been out of the dating game for what, 20 years and shit. So.
Like, does anyone ask, hey, how are your parents doing? Are they still together? Which ones are we
I've
fucking
been
tonight?
asked that. I've been
Yeah, it's
asked
like,
that.
have y'all ever been asked? So, which one of your parents influences the most?
If she says mom, you're fucking that night.
That is not a date question. Uh-huh.
Senor
That'd be
Casal.
mad weird.
Yeah.
That'd be weird as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
why?
Right?
Why are you asking?
Right?
For what?
What the hell?
Do you know them? Like,
That is not a date question.
And yet Keith answered it in stride. Do we? I think it's your card
Yep.
to draw now.
the Jews.
The overlapping triangles that are crystal balls,
That's how they want to
drawn by Maggie Harris. Shout out.
What emerging technology will have the most influence on the future?
I think pocket pussies.
Yeah, bro. It's not emerging. We already have that.
Yeah, we
I
have
know.
this
It
for a
emerged.
second.
Emerging.
Yeah.
So
It's
wait,
developing actually.
So wait, like sex robots haven't really emerged yet.
They have somewhat like expensive ass
Dude.
ones, I think.
That thing will be heavy to move around.
I know,
If it's
like,
a robot.
The heads on the real dolls are already pretty heavy
Are
when
they?
you get the.
And
with
you
the-
know
well,
that
I've
how-
heard.
Okay.
But
Allegedly.
No,
Hey,
allegedly, yeah.
Wait, you
They're a
felt
lot
a real
sturdier
doll
now.
head?
No, I haven't felt a real doll head. No.
Oh shit!
No.
I was
Me,
curious,
me
if
never.
you have,
What are you talking about?
I mean, if you have, shit.
They're
Emerging
expensive too, right?
technology.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, everyone's gonna say
How much
AI.
are they, Taylor?
I have no idea. We would have to look it up.
Sure.
We'd have to look it up.
You mean you have to look in your search history? So wait, everyone's gonna say AI, but
You seen these organoid computer processors yet? You seen these organoid computer processors yet?
What's
The
that?
little mini, not quite brain organoids that they hook diodes to run computer processing processes for them because they're more energy efficient than like solid state like processors. But like they just like the only problem is they decay over like 8 weeks if you don't have them hooked up to like so they're not like out yet. But like it's we're cracking organic computers.
that just sounds like some sci-fi shit.
It is.
Are you gonna get Neuralink?
No, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
For what reason?
If it works, huh?
For what
If
reason?
it
What
works, then I'm gonna be a superhero, bro. What the fuck?
kind of power do you need from that?
Huh?
What kind of power do you need from that?
Don't worry about it, bro. Hey, be Neuralinked and see. Watch. We'll see how our lives change, bro.
Dude, imagine I'll hack you and I just make you say N-word on stage. I'm in the back of the room. I open my door, it's like in the middle.
Yeah, but wait, what about when you get the Neuralink, but then like 8 years later, people have like, well, I have the Apple chip. Okay, I've got the iThought. Like, what are you doing with your green thoughts,
You're not
bro?
even-
What's
Yeah,
happening?
I'm an Android boy for life. I'll die with that shit and I don't give a fuck.
Neuralink. Imagine to get a Neuralink and you can like make your liver invincible.
And you can
Well, would you
drink
get
and
it? Would you
drive.
get Murad? Would you get a synthetic liver if they were like, we can take your liver out, we're going to put in this thing that is technically not even a human liver. It's this thing. It's going to get software updates, but it can connect to your phone, and you can see exactly the levels of any toxin that's present in that liver. You see what the load is. You can track your how
Sounds
how
reasonable.
drunk
I feel
am
like-
I
I feel like
way
it's
more
doable now.
accurately.
That's
You
not-
get
no, why would
we
I-
get sleep data out of it because we can measure blood flow through it, and we can infer what your heart rate is and everything through that, and you get sleep data. Would you do? But you have to take your liver out.
Bro, I'm gonna die on 435 in a couple of years. I don't care much to know about my liver and all that.
Yeah,
Maybe some
freaking-
lungs or some kind of filter so I can smoke as much as I want and grab that filter, change it out.
Yeah, interchangeable filter. That'd be
Yeah.
wild.
What if you could replace your lungs? What if you could replace your lungs just with?
I
What if you
mean-
could like have gills?
Oh.
Would you want gills if we were like we've figured out what
So if in
we're gonna have
case
synthetic
plane crashes, I can live in the ocean for a while.
filters that just go in your chest cavity, and then we figured out how to just give you gills that
But
bring
then,
the
like,
stuff
Why?
through.
So I can
I
fuck a
would-
mermaid?
nah, I would need.
just so
I
you can
would
go
need-
snorkeling, dude.
I
Go
need a way
snorkeling
to
on
like.
acid.
I would need to like a way to like be able to just go up to the top and shit too, like float back up to the top.
Yeah,
because
you don't need a snorkel.
What's gonna happen is you get your gills right, and you're over
Yeah.
there swimming and shit. All of a sudden you get fucking tired, and you're in fucking deep water.
Yeah.
You're dead because you're going all the way to
Well, that's
the
the
bottom.
great part because as long as you can be tired and you just go limp, but then
Yeah.
you've got your lungs are on battery. Okay, as long as you're like not at 12% when you get tired. Like if you get too tired and you just gotta go limp, like what if your lungs you aren't breathing? Your lungs breathe for you now
I
as
think-
long as you plugged them in last night. Like
I feel like you can swim a lot longer than you think too. You know.
Yeah.
yeah, you could take breaks and you're just hanging out, just
When it
but you're
comes to
still
swimming,
breathing.
I
You don't
trust that
have to get
weed.
up to the surface anytime soon because you can just breathe down here. You can take a nap. You could sleep underwater.
That'd be wild.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, then
hell
my
no.
whole my skin will be wrinkly and shit. When I get out.
True. Well, we get synthetic skin too, but no.
But that's so many updates.
And just eventually, there is no more of you left except for that. Well, I still see
Do you know
hands
the
and identify them as
Theseus
mine.
ship. At,
Theseus- yeah, ship
the
Theseus. Yeah,
ship
yeah,
of
yeah.
Theseus thought
I
experiment.
watched WandaVision.
Yeah, I don't know. I read.
there it
I
is.
used to have a joke about it too. Like basically, at some point, like if you change the pieces of a ship over time, and every single part is
Yeah.
changed over
Is
the
it
years,
still-
is it still the same ship after 5 years?
Yeah.
Like you change parts of your car, imagine that way. Everything over years.
Looks the same.
Like you change the tire, it's still the same car. Change the engine, you think it's the same car.
Oh.
Over, and then you change everything. Is it still the same
Well,
car?
they talk about how all your cells just replace themselves on their own.
Yes.
Do you
The 4 years.
identify that
Yeah.
like 9-year-old? There's like very little left of 9-year-old you, even just that isn't dust now.
Thank God.
Like the decisions aren't there.
Some people will go to jail.
After so many parts,
True.
it's not the same car anymore.
Yeah.
After so many parts, it's
Dude, I know your car been in a shop for like 6 months at a time.
It reminds me, I need an oil change. Shit. I need to change
I need
my
to get an
oil.
oil change. Yeah.
I need to fix my bike. My ass running again. Bro. Goddamn.
Shit.
Okay.
Do you
who
used
read
to
that
drive,
card?
or it's a recent thing? Or
My car broke down in August, so I'm
Okay.
in carless since last August.
gotcha.
Fuck. Is it my card? Did
You-
you ask the technology card? Am
Yeah.
I remembering that correctly?
Yeah,
Okay,
it
cool.
was a Jewish card.
Done.
Yeah, what?
Crystal ball questions.
Gotta
Or
redesign
whatever.
that shit.
I'm gonna go for another worst
Keith
card
is from
because we
New
haven't
York.
done them for a second.
Keith is not
They're
gonna
new.
buy that.
Okay, Deweet. New comic on the show, new card on the show. What's your worst first date story? Worst first date
And when
story.
was that?
Take your time.
My first day ever
Ooh!
in my life. I was a sophomore in college.
Sophomore in college. What made it the worst?
It was the worst because like she didn't. It was like my first time getting on dating apps. It was like the first girl I ever like matched with and like actually talked to, you know. And like she just didn't look the way she looked on like the app, you know. I was like, damn.
Did you look the way that you looked on your profile?
Yes,
Did you built an
bro.
executive
Yeah,
profile, or
bro.
did you? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So at least if it can be mutual. Like,
Yeah. She said, "I'm Sabrina." I said, "Who?"
Oh, you mean she was better looking in real life?
That's what it sounds like.
No. But like, it wasn't even just that. She also like, I don't know. We didn't have a whole lot of chemistry. I feel like too, and then I don't know. It just didn't go well. And I was like, all right.
What was your excuse to walk out?
Yeah.
Like,
there's
bye.
still PBRs
I
back
have I have a pot on the
have a
oven.
PBR.
I
I
have to
just
go.
ghosted her, bro. I just never talked to her again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What are you guys doing? It's illegal.
Ooh, it's cold.
Pop it,
Yeah,
pop it.
still
Hold on.
cool.
6 out of 10.
That is- yeah,
Any of
yeah.
y'all ever get cross-faded?
Crossfade.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
you're
dude.
doing it right now.
I like being crossfaded on stage. What are you talking about? That's
What
a good
the
way to go on
fuck?
stage. It
Hell
can be.
nah.
Oh, dude,
Black
it
out on
really
the show
actually
on
can
Wednesday,
be, though.
dude.
Crossfaded.
I refuse to get high and go on stage. I don't like going on stage high. I do not like it. I get lost. I'll start. The first time I get lost, it's going to fuck with me way more than if I wasn't high and I got lost for a second. But if you're crossfaded, I feel like there's a you can reach a flow state. And if you can reach that flow state right before you go on stage and just like
How long can you sustain that state? Though?
like I wouldn't want to do like more than 15 minutes, but I feel like you could maybe 15 minutes depending on how good of a high it is.
Bro, you gotta think about it. You're thinking about it wrong, bro.
Yeah, what's up?
You gotta look at it like this. So what you're trying to do, it's like working out. It's like working out with like a weighted vest. You know, you work out with a weighted
Well,
vest.
if I was just getting
it makes,
high, yeah, I
it makes
could see
the,
that,
no,
yeah.
it makes the run harder. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's like the opposite of a
if
tea
you
break.
smoke weed
Yeah.
and go on stage, it's gonna make it harder. You feel me?
Yeah,
But if you do it, it's like you're pushing yourself.
True.
That's why I like it. I like it. I can make it
Well,
harder.
yeah, 'cause you
I'll
like-
stop
you like to get
smoking,
high and
man,
work
my
out.
shit nice as
You'll
fuck.
get
I'm
high-
like,
right,
yeah,
yeah.
bro.
Because you'll get high and work out, right? Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
part of that? Like you're like, instead of a weighted vest, I'm just gonna get really high and then work out. It's the,
Exactly.
I thought about it that way.
The air will be my vest.
I've
It
more-
will feel heavier.
Yeah, I've more or less adopted this mindset
Hell
throughout
yeah.
all of my life now. You know, it's like, oh, I'm at work, I'm cooking.
Fuck
It'd
yeah,
be harder
dude.
if I was high.
It's like running with weights. When you take the weight off, you're flying.
Same shit though. When I sober up, and I do stand up sober. I'm fucking nice. I'm short as fuck. I'm just
Nice.
beautiful work.
Noise.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get that. I agree with it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I prefer sobriety over anything, but you know, it's fun to get faded.
True.
Definitely.
Sobriety's way harder. I respect it, but it's not for me. I don't
It's
think.
an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know, I do most of my sets sober now, but like freaking like sobriety in general, never.
Yeah. I don't, bro. In general, I don't.
Yeah. I don't
Never
do
touch
that.
this stuff.
I would
I
never
like
do
the
that.
raw dog life, dude.
In general,
Go for
I
it.
don't think doing stand up like faded or high or drunk or anything is really the move. I feel like
Yeah.
just talking and doing your shit the best you can is like what you need to be. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way it helps for real, unless you have some like medical thing. But nah, ain't no way, bro.
I just want to walk through a grocery store in a weighted Snuggie just after this conversation. Just like just get a weighted Snuggie and just like wear it out in public and just be like, you know what? Fuck you. Yeah, yes,
Bunny.
yes, it's a Snuggie. Yeah. It'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be good.
I'm gonna
Keith, you want a new
fucking
card?
take this shit.
Date question again.
Is it a date?
Yeah.
Keep trying to fuck somebody, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, although they are very
It's
wildly.
not me, dude.
I guess I'll pick one of the Jew questions.
Kanye go
When
mad.
was how many million?
Kanye go bananas.
Shit's long.
Gonna block me.
Huh. Oh wow. All right. I mean, it's not wow, but so I'm done. So this is for everyone else. Taylor,
Yes.
how many children do you think the other people in the room are going to have?
Ooh, gotcha. Like combined or yeah.
I guess each, maybe. I
I
don't
think
know.
between so you've already had two, right? Two, yeah. Okay.
Do we count stepchildren too? I've been dating.
How
a
many
lot of
stepchildren
single-
have you had?
I've been dating a lot of single moms.
How many would-be stepchildren have you had by now? How many? I won't ask you how many single moms, but I will ask you how many. How many might have been stepchildren could
If
you
there
have
are
had?
more than one child, I don't date.
If there are more than one child, okay, yeah, fair enough. Valid.
No, I don't have, but that's been my algorithm
Preferences,
lately.
Privilege.
Huh. Single moms or stepmoms? Wait, your porn algorithm or date?
How many stepmoms you been dating?
your imagination,
Wait,
dude. That's
what?
not what I
I
said.
only
Wait,
date
what?
people
Yeah, like
who
what
have
algorithm are
stepchildren.
we talking about?
I don't.
I thought you were saying dating apps, and all of a
Like
sudden you said
dating app
that,
algorithm.
and I was
This
like,
is-
wait, it sounds like a Pornhub algorithm.
So is it like how do you communicate this? Is it like with cousins where it's like, okay, this is my second stepchild. I only have the one stepchild, but it's my second stepchild because it's my partner's stepchild, and so there's a point of departure. So it's not like directly my stepchild; it's their stepchild. Then it's a second stepchild.
You lost me, dude. So, like biologically, how many do you think each will have? How about
Biologically combined, I will say.
Not combined, that's
five. I'll say five.
43.
5 combined. That's as
Kids
much
will
as I'll.
have
That's as
40 and
specific
we'll
as I'll
split the
choose to
three
become.
between us.
As specific as I'll be. Combined 5. So 3 divided up between. Maybe you'll have 3 more kids. Who knows? Maybe he'll only have 1 more kid, and then each of you will have 1 kid, or one of you will have 2 kids, and that's where the math squares out. And
I'm trying to have an army, bro.
Are you one of those that you want to have a lot of kids?
yeah. He's gonna have a bunny burrow.
I have a
going,
cousin who
okay?
wants like 10
It's
kids.
just gonna be a burrow.
Yeah, initially I wasn't. I was on some like.
125, bro.
Hell yeah! You see? Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro.
I was on some like
I
you
want a
know.
little city.
You want to
How many do you want to be
Little-
twins? How many do you like hope that you have at least so many sets of twins or triplets or what? Or are you like not one at a
Just
time?
One at a time.
One at a time.
Nice and gruesome. One at a time.
Nice and
One
gruesome.
at a experience.
Dude, that should be the name of the episode.
Nice and gruesome. Hell yeah, dude.
You know, like I was on some like responsibility shit with kids, so like I waited and
Yeah.
da.
Dude, finding 25 names sounds exhausting.
But yeah, but
Do
now,
either you or your wife have any plans / yearnings for a third child eventually?
like,
if you could swing it.
like we're old
like,
and shit, but
yeah.
we were like I think she's
Not old.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean not like technically, but like she
enough,
was
fair
like she feels like she's probably done or whatever.
Yeah.
But like you know, and I thought I was done too.
Mhm.
And if she's done, then I am.
Hell yeah.
But like I mean what's
was
the
just
word?
there.
What's the word? Like it's not what's the word? What's the word I'm trying to think
That
of?
kid is like, she's done. I'm continuing. Keith, what?
Yo, wait,
Keith,
I
what?
just said,
Is it a noun? Is it a noun? Is it a
I know.
verb?
is hypothetically the word I'm thinking of?
Hypothetically, that could be.
Yeah, it's like hypothetically, right? Because
Yeah.
if she says I'm done, then I am hypothetically
Right. Yeah.
done,
It's like the. Yeah.
yeah.
She's vegetarian, which means kind of
You're like, this is my second wife.
Yeah.
So then like,
I'm
so
mumbling
then
now.
yeah, but then you know,
Yeah.
if she wants to have more, then I'm willing to have more.
Yeah.
Like it's like at first I was
He's
like,
I got
on
it.
some- Yeah, right. You
I'm
know.
ready.
Yeah, that's the worst. It's just you know, I would be more.
Works.
Yeah, I you know, like if I could have like a freaking like a whole like freaking. You know, like football team, I would. Offense, defense, if I could.
That's fun. That's fun.
22 more, I don't care.
Oh, yeah. 22 more.
Yeah.
That's 21 way too many.
I said a big amount, but really, I feel like it'd be up to the woman I'm with, bro.
Fair enough.
I think
Would you homeschool them?
are like 5 at least. I'm saying.
I would like to homeschool them, yeah.
Hell
but,
yeah, dude.
yeah. As many as I could would be nice.
Interesting.
And that was the Jewish question. Okay.
Yes. Murad, it's your card.
I'm gonna go with the first.
Hell yeah.
The first time you crashed a vehicle, Keith.
Ha! The first time I crashed a vehicle, not including that work vehicle.
Not including that work vehicle.
Like your own personal vehicle, I guess.
So you hadn't had any vehicular collisions before that?
No.
You said 25?
No, that yeah, I was
That
when I
was
was
a
like
girl.
26.
So, yeah.
But then
I think Ani is offering anybody who has an empty water more water. I think
Thank
I
you.
would love water actually. Thank you.
when
Special thanks to Ani for. Thank you, Ani.
yeah, so the first time
Crazy.
Isn't it?
the
It's
first time I
wild.
crashed that Honda CRV
Thank you.
was in New Jersey. I was driving in a blizzard after a double shift where I worked a 4 to 12 and then a 12 to 8. But they let me go a little early. It was still dark.
Yeah.
And so then I was driving in this blizzard. And, you know, when you're driving in snow and shit and off an overnight shift, you're super tired. And so, you know, I was doing one of these or whatever, like just like long banking. And then all of a sudden, like the last one or whatever, I freaking like woke up in a snowbank. And like I was lucky that it was a snowbank against the you know the freaking barricade in the middle.
Yeah.
Because if I'd have went off the other side, man, it would have been a horrendous crash. Would have flipped over or some shit. Instead, I went into that shit and I was just like parked. There's no traffic on the street or whatever, or on the highway. So then that was the first time I crashed a CRV, and it wasn't even that much damage and shit.
It was here?
No, that was in New York. That was in New Jersey.
You had CRV since then?
Yep.
Oh, cool. So you drove down here?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
drove
impressive.
down here and yeah, I freaking dragged.
With
I
the kid?
told that on the trailer. My wife was in the truck with me. How the fuck did we get the other one?
You-
there?
you had Kendrick at the time,
She
right?
drove my CRV. Yeah, she drove my CRV, and I dragged her Civic.
You had Kendrick at the time too, right?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That sounds scary. If I'm alone, I wouldn't care much. But if I had a family in the car, that would be more.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was driving by myself from the job.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
The wheat's turn.
The wheat's turn.
Bro, the food is fire. This is crazy.
Isn't it great?
You going back to Jewish again?
Ani, those are great pretzels. Ani had said that she was worried about the pretzel dough and that it might not, but those were very good.
Do not worry, Ani.
Right? Boop.
You can still eat.
yeah.
We had a whole meal right before. the
Oh
podcast.
yeah, Medis. Sponsors.
These are pretty dope.
You guys got an ad for Medis between you, or do we want to move on?
I didn't even mention the name. That was you, dude.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Well, Medis is fire.
Hell yeah.
All right, it's for Murad.
Oh, okay.
Fuck yeah.
Worst words that could come out of your wife's mouth.
Worst words could come out of my wife's mouth. I'm a man now.
I feel like I dodged a bullet.
Oh.
I'm
Come out of your
Man,
wife's mouth.
what do you mean?
No, she wants to transition.
Yeah.
I was
The
like,
worst words.
okay,
yeah.
I fucked up so bad that you
Would
wanted
you
to.
will you stay or what do you think you do in that situation?
Yeah.
I
Is that a
mean-
deal breaker, Murad?
No, like I'd wingman her.
You try to be
him.
supportive. Yeah.
I'm like, let's go to a bar. I'll find
Try
you
to
a
be
deal.
supportive.
What if he still wants to clap your cheek? So like,
I mean, I guess she can roofie me. Not while I'm sober. It's not happening.
But they probably
I
had the
still have a
conversation
dad,
already
so it's
before
not
she.
happening.
but you're down. But you're down. Is what you're saying.
They
You're saying
probably
you're
had.
down.
They probably had
You
that.
sound down.
Yeah, they probably had that conversation before the transition ever came up. If that's gonna like,
Dude, I cannot.
there's people there's women who aren't trans and never transition who still are just weirdly into their boyfriends, but they just get this
They are.
fixation anyway. Like,
I'm not, and you know, I cannot sleep with a woman if they have an armpit hair. So I cannot imagine if they had a penis. So that would throw me off.
but what if they still didn't have any arm? But what if they still shaved the same? Like, they're like, no, I'm still hairless. I just had different parts.
I mean,
You were fine with all of my bodily fluids this whole time until they're just coming out of a tube instead of a hole. What's wrong with you?
it's just like a.
Are you trying to fuck me, Taylor?
Well, now I'm not. Okay,
When you say.
not anymore.
He's
Jeez,
insisting on it
sounds like it's
so
too much
hard.
trouble. I'd have to shave so much, dude. I'm not shaving that much
Yeah,
for you.
dude.
When
Then
you
you're
s-
not turning me on.
When you say with a.
Barely shave my
When you
face.
say she has a penis, is this with some like future trans penis technology that we're not aware of? Because what it is currently, I don't think
Yeah.
you'd have much of a worry.
What if they did get?
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Imagine they could, like,
would you
get-
replace your own if like if you could afford it? If you could afford it, Murad, would you replace your own? Like you have to completely replace it. It's a whole different. It's like forget Ship of Theseus. It's a different penis, and
Can I get
your
it
penis
black?
is gone. You can get whatever you want. It could be you could get it translucent and glow in the dark.
You would like pick
Yeah.
all the different features.
Yeah.
You'd be like black length, freaking.
Yeah.
You know, like you'd like get
Angle
like
of
the,
curve,
You get to
how-
choose the
whether
numbers
you
and shit.
get it,
They're
yeah.
Indian
like,
smell.
yeah.
Dude, that's where it's really going to change the game because they'll have flavors.
Yeah.
But it's going to be like a
Wait,
little.
what's
No,
another
but you're going to
one?
have like
What's
little
another
dual
one? What's another one?
pod devices that you have to put like above it. It's
How
going to be like,
about
okay,
I
you got to
have
recharge it. You have to plug it in every night. Replace it. Yeah, you
I'm
could. As well, yeah.
replaceable.
She's like,
It's
this
like,
is
yeah.
too big. I'm like, all right. Let
You
me
get a
see.
few. Why not?
A replaceable be that'd actually be really dope.
Yeah. It's like,
That'd be
yeah,
dope.
sometimes she's, you know,
The
she can be
sky
super
and your bank
tight
account
and
are
it
the limit.
hurts. You're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, be like,
you're
you'd
like,
have
I'll
to,
get the
like,
Drake one, you know, skinny long. You know, give me that.
That'd be dope. Yeah, I would actually be down with that. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
Do you think you would ever miss your original your
I'm not
first
losing it.
penis?
It's
Do you think-
replaceable. I can
What?
go back.
So you're gonna keep your original penis in
It's
a jar
replaceable.
that's in like
Yeah,
But,
we get the adapter
yours
and
has to
shit.
be somewhere while you're using the different ones.
Yeah.
It's
Or
next
do you
to
just
my bed.
every time you use
I'll
it?
pull the drawer and I'll
You
like,
would never just walk around the Whole Foods with your sex penis.
No, I actually
you
leave it
would-
at home. Why do you need penis when you're walking around?
You
Whole
leave the
Foods?
sex penis at home all the time. You never.
Yeah,
just,
I'm not
okay.
gonna. Yeah,
You're like,
And
this
also,
is.
you're
But
obsessed with
But
replacing body
anytime,
parts. I realize
so
that.
like you're on a date or anything, like if it ends up with the two of you in bed, you're making out, and then you're like, hang on, let me go put on my sex penis. You have to.
I'll just say, hey, go, let me put on something comfortable.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. There you go.
That'd be fine.
That's,
Bro, it's like
that's
getting
what you
a
would
boob
do.
job, bro. It's like
Yo,
the same
everyone
shit.
will be able to like do whatever they want.
The
Like, yo,
smell is crazy. Like, I like the size of this. And she goes down there. Ugh. You're like, I have a fix for that, but this is a little smaller.
nah, it would just be like a thing that you can like fucking just like you'll be like setting. You just like
Imagine-
you just like
No, but
select
what
it
if-
on your
imagine
phone.
you wouldn't want to leave it on.
You'd use your Neuralink to be like,
Here you go.
and all of a sudden you have a.
Goes.
It's like, how does that taste now? It should be like, that's actually amazing.
Well, luckily I'm blessed, so I wouldn't understand.
There you go.
I wouldn't understand any of y'all's worries about this though. But
Even with the smell.
I mean, if I put myself in y'all shoes, I could see. I can see that. I can see that. I can
Hit
see
him
that.
off. That was the thinnest.
It was the most delayed. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Why was it so tinny?
Yeah.
What is going on?
What is this? What is
my
this? What is
God.
this? She texted me, is what she said. She's texted me what
Wow.
Don't freak out.
it is. It's apple crumble with caramel. Don't freak out. It's not oatmeal. Gotcha. Okay.
Wow.
That's fun.
I must start crying, bro.
I don't know. It looks a
Yo,
lot like
that's-
oatmeal to me.
That's insane.
I thought that smoke came from that, dude. I just didn't see you smoke hitting that, so I was like, damn, that's hot.
That's tobacco, don't worry.
So you asked. It was David asking me, right?
I believe
That
so.
wasn't
Yeah, I
Taylor.
think
It
it's
was
my
David
word.
asking me. Okay, I forgot.
Words that could come out of your wife's mouth. Yes, we did ask that. Let's go for we haven't asked a first date card in a second, I don't think.
I like those ones.
Okay, Murad. Then I'll ask
that's
you.
not what I meant.
I'll ask you. Are you more of a leader or a follower? And, as is classic with these first date cards, how do you know?
So when I was younger, I liked to be leader.
Okay.
Like I was the class president and whatnot. Even in college, I would organize the parties.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like I would like to take charge,
Nice.
be responsible. But as I get older, it's like that's too much work, dude. Just let someone do the charge. I do my part.
Yeah.
And especially in a relationship, you want to be leader sometimes
Yeah.
and follower sometimes.
you want to take turns. Okay.
Yes. When it comes to picking a place to eat, you want to be follower.
True.
Yes.
Everybody does. Listen.
When it comes to paying the rent, you need to be the leader. So it depends. But I mean, generally, I have a leader personality. I think that was just pushed down on me by my dad and all that.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's like I'm being the oldest grandson on my dad's side.
Yeah.
So just always have to set an example for people younger than me.
Sounds exhausting.
It is. It is. How do you think I end up in this country and went through all that
Fuck yeah,
bullshit?
dude.
Because
Fuck yeah.
in my mind, you can never give up.
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought it was because of Malcolm X, but I don't.
I mean, he's cool and all, but you know, he's black.
Yeah, we need a whole holiday so I can. So I can keep it straight.
Amen.
Yeah. Keith, I believe that we're on your card.
All right.
Before that, David, how many calories do you think this has?
Oh, fuck ton.
Oh, fuck them.
Yeah, it's probably like 450, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
Like 600, bro.
Damn. Look at all the caramel. First time.
Hell yeah.
All right, this isn't gonna apply to fucking. All right, well, I mean, I don't know.
No, that's fine.
I'll ask Mr. Third World.
This is the third question for me. Go for it.
The first time you planned and exacted revenge.
Ooh.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
9/11.
No, that was not the revenge. That was just me attacking for the first time.
Hey, me get my ropes.
And he was just getting started.
Thank you so much. I don't. I would love to have a funny answer for that, but I'm not that kind of person who holds grudges. So,
What's the longest grudge you've held?
oh
What's your record?
shit. Probably I still hold some.
Yeah. How long is when's the oldest? What's your oldest grudge?
I try not to hold them,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you
But,
still
like,
do.
Yeah. What's the oldest one that like still kind of bugs you though? Unless you don't have to answer in front of
No,
God
it's
and the
not
internet,
that.
but
It's just
but
that I keep forget about it. I'm probably there's some people
months
that
or years? Are you
when I
measuring
s-
in months or years?
there are people that when I see them, I'm like, I mean, in my life, they're cousins.
Okay,
They kind of
yeah,
like
yeah.
fuck my family up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how can you do that? Like my family basically raised you
Yeah.
and gave you all that. And when they call me, I try to be nice. They're like, when I go, they're like, let's meet, hang out. And I was like, I don't say no to them. And I was like, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
But I never return them because in my mind, you kind of fuck my dad, you fuck with me forever. And I will never forgive you for that. I'm the type of person that I wouldn't hold a grudge and I won't think about that ever, but I will never forgive you either. If that makes sense, is it a grudge if
Right.
I don't forgive you?
It's gonna be really easy for me to be civil around you. I'm not gonna lose.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lose my temper
cool.
at you.
Yeah. But yeah, there are people like if I've
Listen, it's
I'm
not
all or
worth it.
nothing. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
all or nothing. If I cut you from my life, you're done. And I don't cut people off from my life for at all
Yeah.
unless they really fuck it up. Like you're trying to cheat on me, not relationship. Like you're
Sure,
trying to.
but like just
fuck me
dealing
over.
dishonestly.
Yes,
in,
dishonesty.
in a way.
And it's if I see it's something big and it's in your soul, we're never gonna be friends ever. I'll
Well,
save
I
your
mean,
life.
you believe in
I'll-
real souls?
I may even donate my kidney for you, but I will never say hi to you. If that
Yeah, I
makes
mean
sense. I'm just
that's
that
a
kind of fucked
grudge,
up.
Dawi. Do you have a time you planned and exacted revenge?
Yeah, that's just.
Nah, bro. No, I don't think so.
He's not gonna
No.
admit that he's Batman.
No. I am planning revenge right now.
Oh, yeah, so we
on the
definitely can't
blunt.
talk about it.
On that blunt from
do you what's your ratio of revenge plans to revenge exactings? Like, do people
guess-
like plan revenge ever, and then they're like, it's not worth it though. But like, do you have the?
I mean,
do you
now
often,
I
like,
have
a-
now I have nothing, but I do have a time that I planned
like-
and exacted
Fair enough.
revenge.
Fair enough.
I
Yeah.
feel
For
like
what?
after
For what? What happened?
All right, so when I was a teenager, I wasn't on the right side of things, and law and stuff, and so
you grew up in New
big
York,
liberal.
that checks out.
yeah, there was a kid, there was a kid that he stole from me, stole from my house,
That's a party foul.
my apartment when I was latchkey kid.
Is that what you call it? Grab
Yeah.
something.
It was like I was throwing a party because mom was always gone or whatever, like for a while. So I was always able to like throw little little apartment parties and shit. And so then he stole from me.
Shit, dude.
So then I knew who it was immediately.
Uh-huh.
Like he kind of did it like in a dumb enough way to where we were able to. So we found out where he lived. And me and about 3 of my boys fucking broke into his place.
Damn.
And you're all
bro.
teenagers.
Yeah, and unfortunately, he was home.
Was
So-
he also a teenager? Is it?
Yeah. He was
He was an 85-year-old
He's
woman.
probably saying, he was saying, well, I mean, his grandmother
old
was
bitch's
also
ass.
there. So
Okay,
the whole thing
interesting,
was like
interesting.
it was unfortunate or whatever. She was very scared.
Yeah.
We got back our items and probably a number of other items. I say probably, like no, we cleaned this place out. So we did that, and then we exacted revenge.
Oh yeah, we came up on a bag.
Fucked up the grandma.
It was not one sided.
So,
Not about
Came
equality.
again.
grandma, you put in the closet and said, yeah.
Blonde wig on, bitch.
Don't move. Yeah.
Is that what that blonde wig that you have is for, Murad? Is that your revenge exacting wig? When you exact revenge on someone, do you make them wear the wig before you?
Before you bend over, yeah.
And you put on your sex penis. And
Call back.
That
Call
was
back
a
to the
time.
grossest thing on there. So you actually had a revenge. None of us did what you did.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, actually, that's why I was like, no one else is gonna have a fucking time. I was like, maybe you might, but
Why do you think I might?
because you know what I'm saying, like, sometimes shit happens. I don't know.
I know why.
You think Taylor might?
I only
feel like
exact
Taylor-
emotional revenge in very low doses, and it is just by calling back to times that it's just calling back to. I'll just call back to times that people felt bad about themselves. It's a filthy habit.
I
I'm
feel
trying
like
to
Taylor,
quit.
Taylor is kind of person that he breaks up and after 6 months, like, it's some moral bit like, hey, what are you up to? I miss you. I love you. Go fuck yourself and walk out. Put this blonde wig on, bitch.
Jesus, got him.
Oh shit.
You remember you told me that my teeth were ugly? After 6 months. Holding it.
Yo, did you see that? You saw the Chappelle Show skit where he got back revenge on. There's a skit obviously, but like he got revenge on the girl that rejected him in high school after he flew her out to his place or whatever, made her break up her marriage, and then flies her out to, and then as soon as she lands, he's like, gotcha, bitch. And like, he brings his wife out. I was like, I wasn't fighting with you. Like, oh. And then, yeah, she was just stuck. It was
When you
brutal.
say revenge, I always imagine Roadrunner cartoons. Like painting on a wall or using Archimedes traps. It's like as an adult, what's a revenge? Unless you shoot a motherfucker. It's not a revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Anything
reve-
before that is just tit for tat. That's all.
Yeah,
that is.
revenge ultimately means like assault, like return for something wrongdoing, right?
Yeah.
Is that more or less?
Yeah.
Yeah,
nostalgic.
I've never
What's
the
assaulted
difference?
anyone.
It's nostalgic.
What's
It's
the
the
difference
memory of an
between
old
revenge and
wound. Okay,
vengeance?
it's
That's a question for you. What's the difference between revenge and vengeance?
revenge and vengeance. I mean, revenge is the
Re part,
active-
the re is the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vengeance is the malice that you feel while in the act of revenge. That's it's the doing it's the doing of the thing. Revenge is like what the thing is that you're doing. That would be and also they're pretty much synonymous. So like season to taste on what you decide to on your use cases.
Yeah, dumbass.
I'll just eat it.
Also, vengeance sounds cooler. Vengeance is a cooler thing for Batman to be. Like
That's
if
what-
Robert
that's-
Pattinson had said, "I'm revenge,"
No,
like
Kevin
that would have
Conroy.
been so fucking like just
Revenge.
dumb.
Like,
Kevin
yeah.
Conroy says it.
But he's like, "I'm vengeance," and it's just like, "Oh fuck yeah, dude!" Like,
I'm Knight. I'm vengeance.
Yeah.
I'm vengeance. I'm Knight. I'm Batman.
you gonna watch the new animated series on Amazon Prime that comes out August 1st? It's still Bruce Timm. Bruce Timm is coming back to
really?
direct animation, and it looks really good. It looks
Right,
like
I
the
haven't even heard about
1940s
it.
cartoons. It's set in the 1940s. There's no computers. That's their thing. They're like, oh, there's no computers. He has to like go to a payphone if he wants to talk to Alfred. He has to like, yeah, he's got like he's got a cork board with thread in the Batcave. There's no Bat computer.
It will be hard to find who's Batman in that case too.
Yeah.
Because he
Fun.
doesn't
It
leave
looks
like DNA
really
trace.
fun.
I
They've
love
been doing
animation
trailers.
over actual
yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
Because acting can never be bad in an animation.
Ghetto Batman is crazy.
You know, but Batman pulls
Discount
your
Batman.
steals your car.
He always wants
I gotta save the city. Give me your car.
no,
What are you doing, man?
no, not the Civic. Give me the BMW.
No, not the Civic.
They never do say what the Batmobile is, what he started with. You know, they're never like it's a 69 for like they never. It's just like no, he built it from scratch. What? No, he probably started with an actual like,
Badass, fast.
They never really get into
Batman.
Batman the car guy. You know,
Batman
he
guy.
has that.
Yeah.
I guess it's Lucius Fox the car guy.
Yeah.
But Lucius Fox doesn't present as a car guy. He's always like in the suit.
Head
It's
of the
Morgan
car.
Freeman. Morgan
Yeah.
Freeman. They don't have Morgan Freeman like presenting as like just a super into cars dude in those
Yeah.
movies. You know, that would have been
I
fun.
think it's like a mechanical genius, though. Like
Yeah.
he's gonna go with like that kind of shit, making all the tools and gadgets.
No,
and shit,
he
you know,
actually
like-
knows a Mexican guy.
he goes down to like a warehouse, just hella Mexicans just waiting, just waiting to work. what do you do?
He just hands him an order.
true.
They get to it instantly.
And they can't say a word on him because he'll get them deported there.
Build this.
Deal this.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
That'd be the most depressing like thing. Like if you saw like I don't know.
Hey, yo, like Lucius
Like, if they
Fox gets
branded
like
it,
a
like-
request from Batman,
I
and
don't
then
wanna- yeah.
and he's like, all right, and then He goes to the back or whatever, slides open his door, and there's a bunch of Mexicans with chain. Oh no, what do you want?
Nah, he's a very good friend. A very good friend. He's very good friends with Lucius Fox. He pays him a living wage. Okay, listen.
Good.
There may be suicide nets on the side of Wayne Tower, but they are all at Wayne Tower. It's not. There's not a sweatshop in the
They don't
back
need to jump.
cave.
They can
It's
climb
Wayne
walls,
Tower.
dude.
They are. That's why they're building the glider to try to get over the nets. He incentivizes. I need a better cape. Here's
That's
the.
why there's spikes on
We
the
make
back
your life
fence
hell,
so
and you're
that we-
escaping. Yeah. You're 9 to 5. What card is it? Murad. I think it's Murad's
yeah.
card.
Right. Let's go with what was this again?
Best cards. Questions
Best
about
cards.
the
Let's
best
try
of
that.
things.
Yeah, we haven't done best.
We haven't done as many.
Oh, this is your question, David. Best hypothetical. Best hypothetical blunt rotation.
Damn, like
Wait.
anyone like in the world. To
I
say
guess
with?
like 4 or
Anyone.
5 people. Don't do like
yeah,
100.
that's
4 or
actually a
5
dope
people.
question.
4 or
Yeah.
5 people. If you could have any 4
That's
or 5
dope.
people in a circle smoking a blunt.
Like,
Wow.
are you one
What
of
do
those
you
people
want?
wanna
Yo,
smoke
we
a
should
soup?
all answer that question. That's
Yeah.
actually fucking dope.
Let's go. Everyone says one person. How about that?
I think we
Make
should
it
One
do-
person, we get 4 or 5. Yeah, you. One person, we're all. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should just all do 3 each. I'll just do 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
it.
For me,
yeah.
I got, I think Snoop Dogg.
There you go.
Damn. I don't even know if this nigga smokes weed, but
Sure.
the guy who made One Piece,
Made what?
Oda, I think his name is
Made what? You said?
One Piece, the anime.
Oh, yeah.
The guy who made One Piece,
Okay.
Oh,
Oda, I
shit.
think is his name. Yeah, him. I don't even know if he smokes, but I just want to. If we could smoke and just talk about fucking One Piece and shit, that
This
shit would
young
be
black guys
crazy
in
as
anime
fuck,
is
bro.
like surprising.
No,
Yeah.
no, anime is fucking dope. It's just
It
that
is.
like I
I
fell
watched
out
a
of
lot.
I
it.
would love that.
I was
Same.
always someone that was into like Dragon Ball Z. I don't even fucking get into anime. We can get anime.
I was into
after.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh was
Yeah, like I was
And
big
then-
into Dragon Ball Z. Like
So-
big is like a fucking.
2.
And the last person,
My dad.
bro. Yeah, no, I was gonna say my brother. Yeah, my brother.
Sure, why
Nice.
not?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
he doesn't live here.
I
He
can't
lives
get
I
my
wrote
brother
it.
to
in
smoke.
Arizona, huh?
I can't get my brother to smoke.
He lives in Arizona, but he got me into smoking when I was like 16 or whatever back in high school, and those were some good ass
Nice.
fucking times.
Nice.
That's dope.
Great times.
I'm not gonna have any. Yeah.
Snoop Dogg
It's-
again.
it's just gonna be
Everyone says
Snoop
Snoop
Dogg. No, Richard Iowati.
Who's
Richard Iowati. He was Moss on IT Crowd. He's a British comedian. He's cool. Sarah Silverman and Dan Harmon. Richard Iowati, Sarah Silverman, and Dan Harmon.
Sarah
It'd be
Silverman,
fun.
I feel like her voice
Mostly,
will annoy
I
me.
want Sarah Silverman there, of course,
I love
because
her
she's a great
comedy.
stand-up and I love her comedy,
But
but,
she's so
also
fun.
just because her and Dan have actual like grudges, like personal drama grudges, and I just want to be able to watch
they
them
do.
now smoking a blunt together while I can talk to Richard Iowati about comedy. That'd be that's why I would want that blood rotation.
Yeah.
It'd be
Alright.
fun. It'd be fun.
Yeah, mine's gonna be out the box.
Hell
No,
yeah.
they're not gonna be that out the box. All right, Dave Chappelle,
Fuck yeah.
Patrice O'Neal,
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
and then here's the out the box one.
Alec Mertz.
Malcolm X
X.
before
He converted to Islam.
before he converted to Islam and he was coming in and out of prison.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yo, when,
Hell yeah.
when Malcolm X was a straight nigga, that's the Malcolm X I want to fucking smoke a blunt with. Hell
Nigga
fucking
X.
yeah. Yeah, nigga X. Yo, that would be fucking fire. Yo, we just be spurts Malcolm X. Nigga X.
Yeah, he's crazy.
T-shirt. No. Okay.
New merch.
No.
Available next week.
Use code marbles for no.
That's crazy. Sure.
Nigga X.
And
Yo, man.
it says like underneath Malcolm X. It's a quote from Malcolm X.
Link in bio at Keith Spencer Comedy.
Nice, dude.
Oh my god.
Just because you said that, I'm gonna go with MLK.
Okay. So MLK,
Hitler.
Hitler. Okay. Okay, you got one more. Balance this yin yang out.
Stalin, dude.
God damn it.
Oh,
But
my
honestly, one of my first answers was someone that I've already smoked with. It's Adam Ray.
Yo,
Adam Ray.
I
nice.
smoked a blunt, enjoyed.
Is
and-
is it as Joe Biden or is it just Adam Ray? Adam Ray.
No, just Adam Ray as a comic. He's such a cool dude to hang
That's
out. He was at
awesome.
the club, and we smoked weed indoors with him.
Okay. So,
Like, yeah.
so
Yeah,
you would
when-
want to smoke weed with Adam
Again.
Ray for the
Fuck,
second
when
time.
was
For the
he
second
there?
time with Hitler and MLK.
Yeah.
Okay, and you just
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I don't think Stalin would smoke.
Damn.
Russians don't really smoke.
fair enough, fair enough.
Listen, you guys laughing at that, but Hitler would have chilled the fuck down if he smoked a little bit.
What would you ask him? What would you ask him? What would you ask him?
So what's Eva Braun like? No.
I was like, are you really hitting that? You know?
And he would be like, well, listen,
Love is more
meth.
important.
we do plenty.
You know meth, bro.
Let's play. You're Hitler.
He did smoke. He was a meth smoker.
I'm right here. No.
Yeah, he was a meth smoker. Oh my god. Be a question to ask Hitler. You can't go with the easy shit. You'd have to
Like,
Hitler's
you'd have
more
to
into
ask him
edibles,
something like fucking something real.
you
Like
ask
Something
a delusional
real,
man
but
what's
it's also
real.
because you're not gonna fucking change
which
his
category
fucking
of
I'd
card would you
like-
draw?
I'd like
What
Hitler.
category of card would
I'll
you
be like
draw
this.
to ask
I'll be
Hitler?
like, Hitler, listen.
Hitler
bro.
gets the Jewish card.
Hitler, no, listen, Hitler, listen.
Okay,
My boy.
okay.
Listen,
Speak.
if
Listening.
black people could have helped you turn the tides of the war,
Oh, no.
would you have let us become a part of the Aryan Brotherhood?
God damn
I
it,
don't think
man.
he hated black people, did he?
No,
think he
Who
he
knows?
I don't think he did. I'm not sure though. I don't know that for sure. I don't think he did. I think he was
Comment below.
specifically.
Comment below.
Right,
Please,
I think
somebody
it was
Google this.
specifically-
and
If
comment
you're
below.
Nazi, comment below.
Yeah, I think he
Hitler was
specifically.
not racist, dummy. What the hell?
Yeah, I think he
My fault.
specifically hated Jews. I'm trying to like, what would I would ask him if like if
What would you do different if you had it all to do again?
yeah, then you start getting in the
Just give him a
fronts and
chance.
shit in the
Give
war.
him a
Oh,
chance
you
to be
talk
like,
about
I
that.
really should've just-
winter.
Applied again next year to art school and asked
Yeah.
to live with my parents for another year.
Get
I don't
better
know.
references.
I'd be like, what did the Jews really do to you to make you go this route?
Yeah, but
and
he would just
would
say
you-
everything. You know,
Yeah.
you're not gonna
Nah,
get any.
He would get something
Okay,
specific.
maybe.
Yo, we're
Who
smoking a
knows?
blunt over in a rotation
True,
and
he's
shit.
high. He's high.
He would,
I know what I
eventually he would like start thinking on it, and he would give his fucking, having that fucking
Interesting,
that
yeah.
answer would definitely like
It'd
be
get
like,
a lot of views. Okay,
it'd be like,
just record it.
oh,
Do you think he would be a joint person, blunt person, or a pipe bong person?
God damn
In
it.
my motherfucking rotation, he'd be a blunt.
Is my mic on? Can you guys hear me?
He ain't got a choice, nigga. What the fuck, yo? It's
Can you hear me?
Wear the
it's
blonde
a
wig.
blunt or
Yeah.
nothing.
Put on the wig, smoke
Can you
this
hear me
blunt.
through the mic?
I can hear you.
Okay. I can tell if it's on. All right, cool. What do you think? Will he be a joint person or a blunt person or a pipe?
Hitler?
Yeah,
What is this show?
A blunt person for sure, bro.
yeah.
I guess shit harsh.
Yeah.
Good. I agree. That's my opinion on Hitler. Good move on.
Yep, that's a question that I'd ask him. And, yeah.
I put pulled out. I think it's David Kasahun.
Yeah.
We
Pick the Jewish
I feel like I
card,
just
dude.
pulled one, bro. It's crazy.
I think
by
best
fast.
ones are cool too.
Yeah. Which ones are the best
I'll
ones?
probably do one more round around the table after, and then we'll be wrapping up here soon.
Oh, cool.
Second coming of Christ happens. Would you buy in? Would you? What would it take?
Damn.
Oh, you gotta ask a non-Christian.
Yeah. Who are you asking?
Me?
Taylor.
Me. Okay. Crazily enough, I was at church this morning
Why? Wedding?
because my grandma was in town this weekend. My dad's mother was in town this weekend. And so I was spending a lot of time with my dad and my dad's mother and some cousins and an aunt. And this morning, I was asked both Friday and Saturday, oh, are you coming to church Sunday? Are you coming to church Sunday? And I was like, and I asked I have like a 10-year-old cousin. I was like, big church guy? And they were like, no. And I was like, well, fuck, now I have to, okay, whatever, solidarity. You're being forced to go. I'll go ahead and say, yes, I'll go to. And so, yeah, no, I just sat through a church service and took 5 pages of notes in my notebook to go over later for like, okay, listen, let's hear this out. Let's just listen to a person saying, now, when Paul starts talking in Revelation about how these Jews aren't real Jews because they don't believe the right things, it's not anti-Semitism because those Jews aren't real Jews and don't believe the right things. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Okay, well, at least we're talking about this. It's an interesting thing. Are you going to say this book is magic, everything in it God is saying, and then say, well, God's kind of anti-Semitic sometimes? Or are you going to say, no, there's no possible way God could be anti-Semitic, so when it says this thing that sounds really really anti-Semitic. There's got to be some other thing that he meant, guys. There's got to. He can't be anti-Semitic. We got to think. It's just a very interesting thing. Yeah, no, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Bro,
it was wild.
I'm glad you're going back on the same topic. So
yeah, if the second coming of Christ happened, if I see on my news feed on my phone, person drops out of cloud, claims to be Christ, saying everybody be at this pin. Find this pin on the I'm Back app, and show up on
Everything must be an app,
on this Christmas. This Christmas, I'm taking everybody back up with me. Everyone who's liked and subscribed this video.
It would be a little after Easter.
I'd be like, what would it take for you to be like, I think this is Jesus? I don't know, dude. Listen, I would have to hear. I don't know. You're supposed to hear a trumpet in the east or something. I think.
I honestly don't even know those specifics.
Yeah, it sounds.
Yeah, I'm not
coming from
I'm
a
not the
cloud.
most fucking,
Yeah, I don't even know. It'd just be
Ani,
weird.
you went to Christian school.
I'd be like, yeah, I'll wait. Yeah. Ani, you went to a Christian college.
But
I went to a
it's
Christian
saying it
college,
happened.
technically.
you did.
Yeah, dude.
It says if
Ew.
second coming of Christ happens, that
do not
means
recommend.
it actually happens.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely Christ and it
happening. What would it
happens.
take?
So then you would be like, then
Yeah.
would you buy
I don't
it?
know. Well, here's the thing.
Like if it's like it's 100%
As someone
Christ.
who's read the book, let's see, low key, I hope that I'm not running up saying like it's totally me, right? Because in the book, those aren't the people who get to go with. Okay, like literally in the book, it's like the people that get to go with are like, wait, what? Why are you tapping me on the shoulder? When was I part of this? And he's like, no, you were cool. Come on, you're just hoping that that's what happens. It's like, no, never mind about that. Just fucking try to be, just don't be a dick and
Like how seriously you took that question.
That's fine.
yeah, well, I
go to hell.
spent 2 hours earlier this morning scribbling notes in a book while some dude talked on a stage in front of a bunch of people and wasn't funny.
Dude, you should ask for 5 minutes, dude.
Talk about yeah. I sit through friends as like
They almost
15-minute
never are.
sets, and I'm like, I'm a good friend, but like this dude, I'm not even friends with this dude, and I'm sitting through his 2 hours, his tight 120 minutes.
Tight as that's a reach.
Yeah.
I mean, for Christians, it's always tough.
I guess his set was probably more like 45 minutes because you got the music and the singing and the stuff. So
Yeah.
like I guess but it was like a 45-minute set. That's no jokes.
That's a headliner spot, dude.
Couple references, no jokes.
Zero punchlines, bad writing.
He's gotta have something.
Aggie,
Yeah.
reused.
Over
material.
researched.
Yeah.
Over research. You research too much.
We get it.
Yeah, we get it.
He
You
died
fake.
for us. Okay.
Relax. Don't shove it in.
I
our
don't know,
throat.
but it's yeah.
I like things shoved in my throat sometimes though.
Oh, fuck you,
Pause.
sister.
Murad,
No,
Yes, sir.
what's the worst thing to be really good at?
Sucking dick. No, I'm kidding.
the best, bro. We love that. We love that.
What's the worst thing to
I
be?
do at least.
I'm just too terrified I'd suck at it. Okay, listen, I don't want to. It's just.
Then everybody
Just be
will
a bad
ask
time.
you. You know, all
I
your
don't.
friends
I don't
like,
want there
"What
to
are
be
you doing
people
on
running
Friday
around
night?"
out there being like, you can't even
Yeah.
suck dick. Like,
There's so many ways you can go with it.
The question or sucking dick?
worst thing to be good at.
Both. No, I'm
So
saying
many
the
different ways.
question.
Oh, I thought you like
Skin
so
up.
many ways to go with sucking dick. I was
4.
like, enlighten us, Keith. Tell us more. What's the worst thing to be good at?
To be really good at.
To be really, really good at. I mean, that can be some like meaningless thing, but the worst thing can be like killing Jews, for example.
That's a really bad thing to be really
That's
good
what
at.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that could be the
We
worst.
didn't like
thing,
that
right?
guy from
The worst thing.
I mean,
killing
right.
people.
That Tarantino
right.
movie.
Bad?
Say that again.
Is it that bad? Come on.
The
I
worst
mean,
thing for
that's
real
what,
is like killing people.
People claim.
Right? Yeah, and some, like, did it really happen? We aren't really sure.
If you want to hear my personal opinions, follow me at Murad Comedy.
Ugh.
What else?
Fucking-
What do you guys think? What like will be funny, real, whatever?
The worst thing to be really good at. The worst.
Like for you, worst for you, I
The
guess.
worst thing.
Crashing planes into buildings.
Well, that's
I mean,
one
you
thing.
can only do it once, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, how many times is the government gonna pay for that? Yeah. The worst thing, the absolute worst thing to be really
Bombing at
good
open mics.
Yo,
I'm the best at bombing in front of 400 people.
yeah,
I got a solid bomb.
It would be like really smelly farts. You're like mad good at smelly farts.
Yo.
Like that's the worst thing I can think of. Like, what? That's the worst thing. Like,
Keith
yo.
with that stank booty. Give me Keith with the
Listen,
with the dirty farts.
listen.
That nigga. Oh hell no.
Yeah.
An entry.
Smelling other people's
An
farts.
entry.
No, like it's like laying them out, like fucking ripping your
pushing them out.
Yeah, like, yo, that's like that would be the worst thing to have. It's like there's no value. That's the worst thing.
Pull up Mark Norman on us. Come on. On a podcast.
First off, I told you that in confidence. Secondly, an entry in the Guinness Book of World Records is an entry in the Guinness Book of World Records, okay? I don't care what you say. It's hella gross to have super long fingernails, but that lady got money, right? Surely. I don't know.
Imagine 6 to 9
No,
inch farts
no
on
money.
your face.
Fuck. Yeah,
Yo,
no.
that's the fucking
Alright,
worst
just
thing
pack
by
up and
far.
Never mind, you're right.
Yeah, that's the
Nah,
worst
I'm gonna
thing
keep
by
going, bro.
far.
No.
We
Definitely.
gonna giggle about it, and I'm tearing this shit up.
That and killing Jews.
Oh.
Nah, if she hit me again, I'm hitting her. But again, like, nah.
Then it sounds wet. You're like, oh shit.
Nah. Yeah, let that shit sound wet. She's gonna be leaking from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. All right, once more
This is
around the
what you
table,
want.
Keith. I think it's your turn to pick a card.
Oh, is it mine?
It is
Yeah.
your turn.
I'm pulling from the fucking extreme.
Oh,
Extreme personal questions. What? Blasphemy.
the blast from the past.
Huh. All right.
Yeah, see what happens when you don't go with my wife's
Just too
cards,
warm.
Keith?
I mean,
Okay,
headphones.
listen.
Oh my.
Nah, I mean like they're both kind of interesting, but which one do I want to pick?
I'm gonna eat all these.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah, I know.
Dawit.
Fuck yeah.
What is the meanest thing you have done to a sibling?
Ooh.
Okay, you talked about your siblings today. I think that
Yes.
you're the
he
right
did.
person
And
to
then,
answer
yeah,
that.
you know, one of them he's like has a great relationship with. He hasn't seen him in a while, and the other one he has problems with, somewhat. So this is gonna be interesting. I feel.
You said
I don't know
meanest
if I
thing
feel
you've done.
comfortable like sharing it. You know, it's kind of embarrassing.
Do you want the second card on the second question on the card? There's an alt question on this card.
There is an all
But
But,
question.
but you have to answer this one because you
All right,
already
what is
advocated
it?
the first one.
What is it?
What is the most recent thing you have said to yourself while looking in a mirror?
That was mean as fuck.
Most recent thing doesn't have to be mean as fuck. What's the most recent thing that you've
Just
said
anything?
to yourself while looking in the mirror?
Taylor, just anything or
Just
mean?
the last thing you said out loud, looking at yourself
Most
in the mirror.
recent thing, and so that it has to be the most recent thing. Don't pick the
Last
best
time
thing
you
that
said something to yourself
Yeah,
in the
good
mirror, what
dick,
was
dude.
it?
Well, I say something like quite often, like in the mirror to myself,
Yeah?
like frequently. Like there's times where like I know I need to do something. Like I need
This
to
is
edit,
what
I
we
need to
do.
edit a video, or I need to like work out, or I need to like write something, or I need to like get ready for a show or some shit. And it's like I just be procrastinating, and I'll just like kind of like pacing around my room a little bit, listen to music, and I'll go look at myself in the mirror and be like, "Let's go, nigga," and then I'll like go do whatever I need to do.
I like that. That's a shirt, dude.
That's cool.
You in front of a mirror.
That's
Must be nice.
I do that like frequently though. So I don't know. That's probably outside of that. I don't really talk to myself in the mirror for real, but yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I say we end on best,
Let's go.
end on a positive note.
Last card.
What's the best way to build confidence? Let's go around and answer it.
Okay.
Guess Dawi.
best-
We,
I'll
you
go
first.
last. Sucking dick. Come on.
Best way to build confidence.
I think like to like gain experience and like be patient.
Mm.
I think
Oh, you stole mine. No,
overall. Huh?
No, that's a good answer. I like that answer. That's fun. That's really good. Best way to build confidence.
Why to put it in simple terms?
Talk to yourself in the mirror. No.
Step toward that for sure.
Yeah. You know what? Me and Dewey were having a conversation in the car, and he asked me just point blank, "What do you think love is?" And we had a very interesting
What is
conversation.
love?
And I think the best way to build confidence at something, fall in love with something or someone. not to build confidence with that thing, but to build confidence with a third thing. You gotta, the thing that you bond with that person over, you'll be able to build confidence to like do that. If you pick something that scares you as a point of bonding with something or someone that you're falling in love with, you'll be able to tackle that third thing more, for lack of a better word, boldly. Blah 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 blah.
Build confidence over third thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The best way that I think to build confidence is to do something, anything, it could be anything, do something that you really didn't want to do, but then you should.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that might be, but like, if it's something that you know you should do, and you've just not been doing it,
That's what they say.
do that, and that'll help you build confidence in yourself, which will allow you to be confident in general. That's what I think.
I
Brush
think
your teeth every night.
Fuck you, Lonnie.
My fault, y'all. I should have said that, bro. I fucked up.
No, because it's not a real answer.
Hey, bro,
No.
it's a new thing, all right? I
don't think it works. I don't think it works.
95% of the nights, bro.
I think best way to build confidence is going to rejection. So like you get rejected from the art school. But you put your name in history books. All right, that's all from me.
Well, that was our last card, ladies and gentlemen. As we're winding down. For those of you who haven't been on the show before, and for the viewers at home, what we're about to do, which is off kilter from what we've been doing, when we close down the show, I play ukulele for a few minutes, like 90 seconds ideally, and we go around the table, and all the comics are going to give like about 30 seconds each of just their final thoughts, maybe a plug, but just about like 30 seconds each, just addressing the internet and God before we sign off. I'm gonna start playing now. We're gonna start with Keith.
You can follow me on Instagram at Keith Spencer Comedy, and my email is KeithSpencer@KeithSpencerComedy.com. Please submit all requests to that email. Yeah, I have 8 more seconds. I love this podcast, and this shit is amazing, and I love being a part of it every fucking time.
You can follow me at Murad Comedy on Instagram, MURAD Comedy, one word. MuradComedy.com. You can find my YouTube there too. And I enjoy this podcast. Food is great. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, Ani.
Thank you, honey.
Hey, yo, the food was crazy, bro. And, like, my night was not supposed to go this way, like, whatsoever. I was dead ass about to just smoke weed and play video games at home tonight, but doing this instead was, like, so much better. This was lovely. I really appreciate all y'all's time and for giving us this space to do this thing. Thanks for listening.
Spay and neuter your friends, everybody. Have a good time.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on, all of you. Thank you so much, Deweet, for coming on such short notice.
yeah.
Oh, that was a blast. We've done
Holy
it
shit.
together many times.
Yeah.
But I think it was a blast.
Always enjoy being in a room with every single one of you. Goodbye, everybody.
That's
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, you get better.
Black pieces of the headphone.
Probably, dude.
Oh,
They're old as fuck headphones.
You got it all over.
Also, your ears have headphone aids.
We should
now.
donate to headphone funds. I never get the
Subscribe to
letter
the
once again.
Patreon, people.
Oh shit, so I'm probably gonna have the same shit, right?
I got nowhere to be.
I have work in the morning.
I gotta wake up and take an iPad to my grandmother that she left in my phone.